System malfunction. Welcome to the future.
What's up, everybody? We'll be getting into it here real quick. I'm just kind of doing some other things in the background, but I do want to say what's up to everybody. I know it's out of the blue stream. We got Kohberger's gag order here and coming up here in a second. What's up, Jinx? Thanks for hopping in. And thanks for the sub, BL Morgan. Appreciate it. What's up, Doc Terry? Thanks for hopping in. Phantom, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you. Kib Kitty, what's up? I did on my laptop. Otherwise, okay, let me see here. Yeah, just send me a text, Kib Kitty, again. Send me another text if you want up. What's up, everybody? Josie, what's up? Butterfly Kisses, Skittles, Chalk Baby, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Josie. Did you watch TNT Such Strange... I know, I'm telling you, Chalk Baby. I'm telling you. We got Grizz up here again with us. Here, we'll be introducing him here in a second. What's up, Cassie? Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We introduced Grizz to that rabbit hole last night, and I gave him some of that information, and he can see through that fog too. So it's going to be interesting hearing what he has to say here after a little bit of him digging into this rabbit hole, because yeah, some shit don't make sense. What's up, Dre? Thank you for hopping in. All right, just give me 1 second. Doing some things in the background here, and then we will go live. Let me see here. Trying to find this trial. Let's see, follow. Where is the live feed? I don't see it. Hey Josie, are you able to send me the link on Twitter? I'm not seeing. I have the feed up on YouTube. I just don't have it on Twitter. If you can send it to me on Twitter, please. Oh, this is when was this from? June 8th. Oh, wow. We're going to have to play that real quick. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay. Thank you, Josie. I just saw that. I wonder if I can switch the green to blue. Can I switch it to blue to match my logo color? Let me know. That'd be cool. Yeah, I need to do some of that this weekend. Get some of that squared away. And Grizz, just wave at me when you're good. I'm going to go ahead and take the screen cover down. Oh, you good, buddy? All right. Oh, I got my chat feed up there. Get rid of that. There we go. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up? I'm doing good. I'm ready to check out this gag order here, and man, I'm excited to finally be on alive when some of this shit's actually going down, and not when it's like 6, 7, 8 hours later. So it's gonna be nice. I can't wait to cover this trial too. All right, let me see. Share this tab inside the courtroom. What do I click
Hello,
on?
chat. What's up, chat? Hope everyone's having a great day.
Yeah. Free ships of... Oh, thank you for the sub gift. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you. I'll be kind and do something fun. Thank you so much. All right. What do I gotta click on here? Let me go to the screen share. While we're waiting, I do want to show this real quick though, because I bet this is gonna be something nice to hear. It's the family member of Kaylee. Let me turn this music down just a skosh. We'll get it down to right there. All right. So this is a local TV station interview with the Goncalves family here. Let's check this out real quick.
Volume. It's on mute, CJ.
It does that every time, yo. Every time. All right. Sorry about that. Every time. Every time.
We just want people to know that
Thank you.
vibrant. She was
Every time.
spontaneous. She was fun.
She's starting to piss me
She was
off.
she was
It's like,
full of
damn.
life. I know that's so, cliche to say, but I mean that is Kaylee. She's singing, dancing.
Thank you so
I was
much,
just
Josie.
going through all of our going through, we have a ton of pictures. And just last night I said, look at this. Out of, there's not a
What's up,
single
rabbit hole?
picture of Kaylee that she's not smiling from ear to ear. Not a single one. Whether she's in the up front of it or the background of it, Kaylee is smiling.
Her smile so vivid
So vivid.
for both of you.
Yeah.
The heartache I can't even imagine from November, and we don't need to revisit that. Everyone's aware of what happened. What we want to do is focus on Kaylee J. Day. And for you as her dad, what do you want people to do? What does this day mean to you, and what do you want them to hear?
What we want is people to remember each one of these victims for the uniqueness of what they had. Kaylee had her uniqueness. Maddie did. Xana did. Ethan did. And if every family can just help a little bit establish and share that life story, I think America is already shown that they're interested, and they're outraged.
They love our girl, almost as much as we do, honestly.
What's up, Jane
they
J?
became America's children, almost the world's, almost honestly, from where we've, we've just felt the love from. And Kaylee J. Day specifically is about her on her day, on the day that she was born, honoring her, and doing something that you love to.
Oh. Alrighty. They just cut her off. That's interesting. All right. So I do have a live feed up. Josie, let me know what I got to click on. I just see, this is all I see right here. Apologizes for mispronouncing victims' names at the arraignment. Okay, Kohberger quickly glanced up at the gallery for a split second as he walked in. No shackles on his ankles today, as we observed in previous court appearances. So there is a court TV Q&A that we can check out. Now, this isn't live, so we should be okay, but we do have to kind of talk. So if you want to, Grizz, I'm just, because these guys hit hard. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna play it, and then we can pause it or talk over them or whatever, so if there's something you want to say, just let me know. Whoa.
Welcome back, and thanks for joining us. I'm Anjanette Levy, and you are watching Law and Crime. We are taking your questions this hour about the case
So
against
it's a
Brian
live Q,
Kohberger
or it
in
was a
Idaho.
live
He is accused of murdering
Q&A.
those 4 University of Idaho students in their off-campus home last November. He is asking the court to ban cameras from the upcoming trial.
What's up, James?
We are opposed to that
What's up,
as
Ava?
members of the media. So we formed a coalition. We're asking Judge John Judge to allow cameras at proceedings moving forward and at the upcoming trial. Also, the media is asking that a gag order in the case be vacated, meaning be tossed out, because it's so broad. It doesn't allow for really any information about the case to be released. And the state and the defense, they disagree with that position. They want this gag order to remain in place. They argued for it and formed this gag order. They agreed to it early on in
Damn. That's
the case. So we have a couple of different hearings going on regarding this issue.
that's a whew, look at that makeup, yo. Look at that makeup. Whoa, that's all I
Okay,
can
don't
focus
be
on,
jealous.
dude. That's all I can focus on. That's all I can focus on.
That's some HD shit right there. She got that
Yeah.
HD makeup on.
I don't know. It just keeps playing over and over and over. I'm looking at the live feed right now. So what I thought there was oh, you know what? They that's what they do. It goes on live and then they put out the video of it, right? Is that so? Is there anybody else that, like, local news, national news, that's going to be playing those videos live? I forgot. They did the court hearing, and then after the court hearing is when they put the stream out there. So it wasn't live, but it was delayed pretty much. No one's allowed to do it live. So let's see. So for the last one, how long did it take before it came out? And is there only certain networks that are able to put that video out? Yeah, and you have to allow gifts in order to be gifted memberships. Thank you for putting that up there, Ava. What you have to do is there's like a little gift thing at the top there, and you just click on it, and then it'll pop up on your device, and it'll you have to like turn the tab over to allow gifts. Law and Crime gets it like 5 minutes afterwards. All right. And that's it. They're the only ones that are getting it. What's up, Crystal? Thank you for hopping in. Law and Crime is waiting on it to play it back as soon as it's done.
Oh, so you have to wait until it's done to get it.
Yeah, I forgot that
Okay.
because last time I think it was like a Monday, right? And I was at work, but on Fridays I only work a short shift, so I'm able to be here and do lives and shit during the day when I'm normally on at night. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, this is one of the OGs of the channel, Grismatically. I'll go ahead and throw his link up in the chat. He does some really good edits, and he's got some hilarious lives, so definitely go give this man a sub real quick. Let me throw it up there, bro. Plus he made the intro for the show too, the Evil CJ intro. Badass stuff. Definitely go give him a sub and check him out. So, well, I got some other videos we can go through then. How long does it usually what time are you guys see? I was at work last time this the last one came out. Like, how long do you usually gotta wait for this? We'll check out some of these other videos here while we're sitting here chilling, waiting. Give me 1 second.
Was Brian Kohberger, was he working at that time?
Well, he was going to school and he was a teacher's assistant, but they were on break. The crime was right before Thanksgiving holiday, and so it happened on the 13th of November, and so it was a good week and a half or so before Thanksgiving break. But Thanksgiving break was out before that, before Thanksgiving. So it was kind of like, and you know, they didn't. I don't know how it works. Like, that's got to be a task alone. If you got to try and you know, gather all of these people that could be potential witnesses, or be, you know, have potential information, or even suspects, or anything, you know, and then you got all them students just going back home for the holiday, like, that, crazy. But you know, if this thing was planned out in advance, wouldn't that be perfect? You get to dip right after that out of state,
That's the way it's looking, man. It
and it
seemed like
and it don't
some
look,
kind of
yeah,
plan took place. Like,
and it don't
this
look like
doesn't seem
anything out of
random.
the ordinary. Yeah, my understanding is for about an hour for 2 arguments, so an hour and 10. Okay. And it already started like a half hour ago, right? Is everyone going to turn orange? I know, that's crazy. That makeup, I was just like, after a minute there, I was like, is it my damn TV or something? Like, I'm looking like, something wrong with my TV? Like, it was crazy. Because what you would think you'd have like some kind of some kind of assistant or something that says, "Hey, hold on a second," you know, like, "Hey, I saw he was saying he believed everything today." I, much. We kind of really introduced it to him for the most part last night, right, man? Or I mean, you kind of knew a teeny bit about it, but
Right, right.
you haven't like.
I knew like the basics and stuff. I knew like the basics and what we was pretty much seeing on the news. I mean, I followed it a little bit, but I mean, only with your show, really. But like this other stuff that came out, man. I was like, I thought they had it nailed, man. I don't know. This changes the ball game for me.
Whoa. Man, StreamYard, something's up with StreamYard here. What the hell?
Did you hear me?
No, something happened with StreamYard. It was like freezing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it seems fine now, but it like froze. I'm like, okay. No, I didn't hear what you said, man. Sorry about that.
Damn, I forgot. Nah.
This is crazy.
Damn, I did forget. Shit.
No, I was saying that we kind of introduced you for the. I mean, it was a 4-hour introduction.
Right.
But basically, we watched a great episode from Truth and Transparency about the real Idaho timeline, part 1 and 2. I mean, it was great. A lot of conversation between us and the panel last night. I thought it was a really awesome show last night with everybody. And then you even had Jinx jumping in there with some crazy left turn shit. Like, you know, you're just driving down the highway and all of a sudden, you know, you just... But I love her. She's awesome. You know, she just comes out just like, boom. You're like, whoa, what happened? She's awesome. I love her personality. It's true, though.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah,
cool.
I love her personality. Let's see. But yeah, what's up, Silky? I sent you a link in the email message, Silky. If you want to hop up. We're just waiting for the hearing to be shown on there. Rabbit Hole says, Grizz, check my message. You can't see the messages, right? You need me to put them up on the screen if you need to see them?
I can't. I could see him. Hold on, let me go. I just like every time I go back to the screen, I hit back instead of hitting the X out button. So I just
Okay. So usually
I just have a habit of hitting back. So I'm exit stream y'all with that. Let me see. I can't. Where's it at? Yeah, I can't go up that far.
Let me see here. Hold on one second. What's up, Marina girl? Thanks for hopping in. Let me see. Did you put it up there?
Yankees all day, baby.
I don't see it. I see, is everyone going to turn orange? Yeah. I'm trying to find the message that more Grizz.
Here's the message.
Jinx. Where is Jinx? Jinx, you want up too? Send me a message. Yeah, I don't see the message in chat, and I scrolled pretty far up too. Let me see. Here's Silky.
Hey, y'all.
What's up? What's up?
Oh, well,
change
today's
that.
my last day off for a couple
Aw.
of days. So, yeah, I'm exhausted. When I do a live, like I wanted to jump on panel last night and I thought I'm just pooped.
Yeah. It was a really good conversation last night.
So who's
it
on
went
here?
a little longer than Grizz. We got Grizz.
Oh,
up
hey,
here.
Grizz.
Hey, how's
Yeah,
it going,
Cassie.
Sophie?
Are you
The
on up there
masked
too?
commentator.
Let me see here. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me.
Oh,
get
I
the
usually
invite
have a
link.
lot to say, Grizz. I don't necessarily know what I'm talking about, but I
Well,
talk.
you gotta help me out.
All you need is common sense. That's all you
But
need.
that's pretty much. I mean, seriously.
All right, let me
Well-
send Cassie a link here. Jinx, if you want it up again, send me an email, okay? And then I'll open up the phone lines here
Gita or A-Rod.
in a little bit. All right, let me see.
Dang, that's a good question. That's a good question, Josie.
Let me see.
I'm gonna have to go with Jeter.
Chat. Jeter or A-Rod? Oh, that is a good question. Hey, speaking of, I'll be starting my sports show on Sunday. So, but it's going to be on, I'm going to have a sports channel. That way I'm not mixing the true crime world updates with the sports stuff. So the sports will be on a different channel, and it'll just be Sunday mornings, Sunday afternoons. I am going to come out with a new schedule starting next week too. We're going to switch. I'm going to be doing sports shows on Sundays. So I'll be starting in the late morning, going into the afternoon, and then I'm going to have Sunday evenings off. Then I'm going to do Mondays and Tuesdays again, have Wednesdays off, Thursdays. Fridays is going to be true crime every Friday. And then when we do game nights, it'll be on Sunday nights instead. Or Saturday nights if I get on Saturday night, or we could do game nights on Sunday. Just one of those days, but I'm going to focus sports on early Sunday because we got football coming up. We got, the end of the baseball season. We got, but especially football. You got the NBA season starting up at the end of the summer, beginning of the fall. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of start phasing into that part a little bit on Sundays now, and then have Sunday nights off, just to kind of get a refresh getting into the new week. But I was like, you know what? I really need to be doing true crime on Fridays, and if we do games, it'd be like the old, like ABC or whatever, when they'd always have like those game shows and stuff on Sunday nights. The family nights and stuff is kind of like the feel of it, where you chill back with the fam, hang back, just chill back, play some games, have fun. All right, it's Sunday night. We got to go back to work on Monday. Not be good. Aw. Well, Saturday nights will be open too, but because I'm not going to be doing every Saturday members only, it'll probably be like every other. So maybe what we'll do is, if it works out better for everybody, then maybe what we'll do is we'll do like every other game night on Saturday or something opposite of the members. What's up, bowling with cotton ball? We'll figure it out. But I'm definitely going to be doing my sports stuff starting Sunday. So probably tomorrow I'll start putting out the link for my, or I'll just post it in a community page. So if you're into, if you like talking about your team, you want to talk about your team, you want to talk about any of that. Out EVMUX. Are you still using EVMUX?
Are you? You're cutting out, CJ. Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. StreamYard's
Yeah.
bugging again.
I am, and I thought it was going well, but my last 2 videos, I had several people tell me it was buffering, and I got a comment from Crime Night this morning saying that he didn't know if it was EVMux because he uses it, and it's great for him. And but he said, or it could be my topic. He said YouTube is maybe doing some sketchy things. I don't know. I don't want to get myself in trouble with YouTube, but my last 2 shows have been about...
Well, it's my channel.
Yeah, well,
So go ahead.
they're always listening. Yeah, but I've been doing, the last 2 shows have been talking about MK Ultra and human trafficking and a survivor story that I interviewed last night. And so, yeah, I don't know. Is it just those topics? Because nobody's complained about Delphi. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to find out. They don't like you to talk about the government or experimentation and that kind of stuff. So.
Right. It is interesting, man. That is when you're talking about MK Ultra, that's a crazy rabbit hole. Holy crap. That's a crazy rabbit hole.
It is.
I mean, that's a hole.
Right.
That is a deep one.
A crater.
Yeah. And this woman was a survivor of not just MK Ultra, but some other things, as well as human trafficking and CSAM and all that. So, yeah, I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool. She's got a book coming out. So, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the timing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if all my other ones are good, but they don't like those topics. Well, no, won't we?
Well, I mean, to me, when you did your other ones, and this is her channel as well, and I'll go ahead and put the link out to the video that she's talking about.
Oh, thank you.
Right
thank
here.
you.
Yeah, human trafficking, MK Ultra Survivor speaks out. So I'll share the link with you guys.
That was a good one.
Save it to your playlist and definitely check it out. Give it a like and give her a sub if you're not subbed to her already. She's got a lot of good content and one of the best personalities on YouTube as well.
Aw, thank you, CJ. I really can't thank you enough. You found me when I was just starting, and wow, I've just been blown away by everything that you're doing. And I don't think if I hadn't listened to so many of your lives and been on panel with you, I don't think I would have even been brave enough to do a live stream because
Really?
Yeah, I just, I'm more of a, video, and then, editing, and then I can edit out all of the extremely stupid things that I say. And, when you're live, there it is, just, for eternity.
Right. Yeah. There's even like, StreamYard bugging and me doing the robot and shit on my screen.
Oh no, I have to disagree. I think Silky, I think your lives are the best. Like I know you think you're silly, but that's just part of the quirks that I love about it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
thank you,
Your
Jinxie.
personality, yeah.
I
Your
love yeah.
sarcasm,
Oh my God,
some of
no.
the best sarcasm right there.
Oh, well, that I can't help. You know, some people, I've gotten some flack from that. I had a couple
What?
of people told me they've commented, you know, I can't watch your channel because this is a serious subject and, you know, you're, you know, kind of smirking or, you know, and I'm like, yeah, well, then don't watch. What can I tell you? Don't watch. This is me. This is me, genuine. Am I ticked off about Delphi, Flora, and 1,000 other things?
Correct.
Absolutely. But, you know, I'm going to have fun because that's just the way I am. So, you know.
And you're always going to have a little sarcasm in your video. That's you.
It
That's
is.
you.
It
What's up, Ray?
absolutely
Thank you
is.
for hopping in. Yeah, we're just hanging out waiting for this Kohberger video to come out. Just chit-chatting. Jinx, thank you for hopping up last night. It was a blast having you up there. I'm going to share your channel link too. Hold on one second.
Yeah. Don't subscribe. It's not worth it, y'all.
Wait a second, Jinx.
No.
Wait. Jinx, do you have
Jinx
a channel?
She's gonna
I have
in
one silly old video up in my poodle going crazy over a yogurt or something. I don't even know.
She is gonna have a channel.
Make that video go viral.
That's
Oh
right.
Lord, no.
Well, here, I'm gonna share this with you because Jinx came up on panel and talked the Flora Fire. So let me see here. I'm actually gonna go to my old lives here real quick. And I'm going to share that episode where Jinx introduced the Flora Fire case to me. Actually, I'm going to give you the replay of it, because I put all of the creators' links that work on the Flora Fire in Delphi. I put all of their links in the description, so you can go sub to each one of these, if you're interested, all of them right there. Where are they at? Right here. I put all of these creators' links, so you can go click on each one of them. Definitely check them out. They all do amazing work on here too. Let me share this one, and definitely check out this video if you're into another rabbit hole, because this one is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's very sad too.
You know, I did get my hoodie yesterday.
Like, what's up with that case? What's up with that one?
So, well, I don't know if you know, but Doug Carter just did an interview with Fox 59 News here locally.
Yeah.
And he finally said that Galen Rose was never a suspect after all these years. And I don't know if y'all know Gray Hughes. I'm not a fan. He has personally vilified Galen Rose on his YouTube channel for years as the main suspect.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's his opinion, you know.
Yes, I do. I understand that. I mean, but he really vilified her, and there was no substantiating evidence, and it was all manufactured evidence that he was putting out as facts.
What's up, Melissa? Well, what did LE release, though? Like, did they ever release that?
It's still under investigation. It's still under investigation. I mean... And oh my Lord, it's just a hot mess. I do suggest, if y'all really want to know more about Flora, you go to Meowzadong's channel. I know that CJ's got links for that too, already probably attached to the video. But it's a horrible, horrible rabbit hole situation. Now, I know that Galen has got a current lawsuit in right now, so there's things that can't be said, you know. But like I said, Doug Carter just did a video or an interview with Fox 59. And, you know, like I said, he said that she wasn't a suspect at any point in time, which is amazing after all these years. By the way, this happened back in November of 2016. But I think that they're just waiting on this lawsuit to go through before any other moves are made right now. But now I wanted to tell you, I did get my hoodie that I ordered from the fundraiser that we just did. And the fundraiser was such a success that they're actually going to be able to get real headstones for the girls at the graveyard.
Wow.
I know, how amazing, y'all. Isn't that great?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
They're not just gonna have little plaques on the ground. They're gonna actually have headstones, like all 4 of
Okay.
them.
Mm.
That's cool.
I know. It's
Wow.
amazing.
What's up, Cassie?
Nothing. Looks like a party up
Yeah,
here today.
It is. Definitely check
Yeah.
out Meowzadong's dash cam video. Is it still up, Jinx? That dash cam video?
Yes, sir. It sure is.
Check that out, or check out the replay, because we cover the dash cam. You get live reaction from me, and then you get the beautiful Jinx sharing the facts of the case. And so it's very interesting. Definitely go check it out.
Yeah, yesterday I was listening to Meow
wow.
and Thomas, and Jinxie, I had not heard this before, but they said with Flora, it was supposed to look like an aliving. Oh God, I don't know. I don't want to get CJ in trouble. An aliving of the girls and an aliving of the mother by self. An aliving.
Right, yeah, it was supposed to look like a murder suicide. I'll say it.
Okay.
I don't have a panel, so it's all right. I can take the flag.
I had never heard that before because I always just thought arson and all that, but I
There
didn't
goes my
know-
commercial money.
Yeah, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. It was hard to explain without using those words, though. But yeah, isn't that phenomenal? That's what they meant for it to look like.
Yeah.
Is that why they moved them? That's why they moved them, or what? Just to cover that up, to say that it was like this, but we moved them so they couldn't really investigate.
Well, I mean, not only did they move. They not only moved the girls' bodies to the fire station floor,
thank you,
but they were cleaning up the scene right after it happened. They lost evidence. I mean, how do you lose evidence? Like, come on now.
Yeah, it's equals corruption.
There's so many. I mean, all I can say is watch the dash cam. If y'all don't think that there's something wrong in this situation, watch the dash cam and then tell me what you think.
Yeah, it's
hard to watch that dash cam.
It is because you just want to jump through the TV and start helping, or going after somebody, especially when you see people walking around on the porch all nonchalant. It's like, what? You got to go to the frickin' fire station to get somebody to hurry up a block and a half down the road? Like, what?
Yeah, it's horrifying.
What? Yeah,
I mean, and there's kids in there at the same time. That shit don't hit you right on the spot. Like, there's kids in there. We gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. That shit is heartbreaking, man.
Yeah.
Well, and Galen is literally being held back and screaming the girl's location and how to get there multiple times in that dash cam footage. You can hear her screaming, telling them where the girls are and how to get to the girls.
Yeah, if the sounds will trigger, but you want to watch it, then just turn the sound down. And you can still see the messed up stuff that's going on, just by watching without the audio. What's up, DS? Thanks for hopping in. Thank you, everybody, for hopping in. If you can hit the like real quick, please. Yeah, let me know when it's up. Let me know in chat when it's up, and then we'll go ahead and go over there. Let's see. Let me go to the Twitter real quick. And
I agree, Greg.
If we got any new updates.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's like, how can you sleep at night?
I mean, like, nobody wanted to be a hero. Where's that instant? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Like that.
It just makes me so angry that it's been all these years and nobody's prosecuted. I mean, they're not even. It doesn't seem to me like they're really trying to find answers. They just want it to go away, and I'm I'm horrified and I'm so angry. And I've said it a lot of times. That's why I don't cover Flora as much, because I get so danged angry. I'm afraid I'm just gonna completely lose it, you know,
Yeah.
in a video.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, Unsolved Cases and News? Good to see you here. What case? KW10? We're talking about the Flora Fire case right now while we're waiting for the Kohberger gag order. I do have some tweets to read through, though. We can read through about it. Let me see here. So this was 31 minutes ago. The attorney for the Goncalves family, Shannon Gray, is arguing his motion to amend and clarify the gag order the magistrate judge put in place in January. Note, there appears to be no family in the courtroom. So they're watching remotely. The prosecution has never interviewed the Goncalves family. How in the world could they be witnesses in this case, according to Shanley? Gray raises his voice in response to the judge, saying that the attorneys representing witnesses can be limited to some degree with a gag order. Judge, how do you feel you've been restrained in this order? Gray, I think you're not seeing the issue. The gag order is overly broad. Gray, I'm absolutely blown away. The prosecution doesn't agree with me. I have not seen a poor line of communication in my 22 years of practicing. I think it stems from us being initially critical of the investigation. From that point on, we are the enemy. That's how I feel, according to the Goncalves family attorney, Shannon Gray. Wow. Prosecutor Bill Thompson's body language reflects the unhappiness in these statements, slightly nods his head in disagreement. Judge, would you feel more comfortable if there were more accurate description of what can't be said? Gray, I don't think you have the authority. Judge, I think I do. In fact, I know I do. Attorney Gray concludes, they're throwing stuff in the air that is not justified and not enough to regulate our speech, because we are not attorneys for witnesses. We are attorneys for victims. Prosecutor Bill Thompson rises and sternly states that Mr. Gray has made misrepresentations I need to correct for the media. Oh boy, investigators have attempted to interview his clients and Mr. Gray has not permitted it. Gray, sitting behind me in court right now, whispers, "That's not true." Holy crap. Prosecution continues argument to support the gag order, saying that the Goncalves family are potential witnesses for trial, more specifically at sentencing. This order is not overly vague. Prosecution, the total prohibition of extrajudicial statements is the best way to ensure a fair and impartial case. Dang!
It's a fight in there.
Oh, it's getting tense in there.
That sounds, yeah, I was going to say, that sounds tense.
Whoa, what's up, Justin? Yeah, that's intense. Holy crap.
The judge stood up.
Damn, you know what? And the judge was like, asking him, like, here, let me go back to it. He's like, I don't think you have the power. Like, where was that at? What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, right here. Right here.
They came out slinging turds, man. Dang.
Would you feel, Judge, would you feel more comfortable if there was a more concrete description of what can and can't be said? Gray, I don't think you have the authority.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Damn. It's like A Few Good Men, and Gray was like Jack on the stand, like, I don't. Dang.
Yo, you know what's going down when a judge stands up and so.
I can't believe he said that to the damn judge.
I know,
right?
Pretty
The
ballsy.
prime time, Tammy. Why
Right,
can't
that's
we
what I
be
was
in
thinking,
there live?
ballsy.
Ballsy.
Yeah.
AC/DC just
Wow.
started playing in my head.
That sounds like you, Jinxie. I can see you saying that.
Right? Who's got big balls? We got big. Sorry. I'm sorry. I can't sing.
Such a good song.
Let me see. I don't know. Is it up yet? I don't think it is. We just need to rely on Twitter right now until it.
Am I the only one who has the feeling that they're not gonna like live broadcast this trial?
Mm.
Like whether it's cameras or audio.
They probably won't. They probably
I'm
won't.
not.
That
I'm
is
not
suck.
seeing it.
Well, I mean, they pretty much doing it now, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they might. They might keep it up there. They might live stream it or something. I don't know.
I hope they do.
I mean, especially if they got the cameras in court now and stuff. I mean, I don't see why not.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna do what they did. Sorry, StreamYard's bugging again. I can tell just by watching it. I think what they're gonna do. I don't think they're. Oh my gosh! Why is it bugging like this?
You sound like you're trying to order the drive-through.
Yeah, it's like
Do you want fries with that?
StreamYard is bugging, man. It's crazy.
Sorry.
I think they're gonna do what they did with the Valo case, and they're just gonna do the audio.
But you can tell so much when you look at a person's expressions, a lot more than you can tell just by the voice. So I hate that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You can see their body language and everything.
Right. Yeah. And that tells you, in my opinion, it tells you more than the words coming out of their mouth.
Yep. There's that
I
action
think,
speak louder than words thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think they should I don't know. It would be nice to have the cameras and stuff.
I kind of wonder with his background and knowledge, would he know like how to kind of, I don't know, like throw off his body language to his words just to kind of counteract, maybe like, I mean, he's got a hard knowledge base of criminal background, right?
Who? The judge?
No, I meant like Brian Kohberger, because that's what I was thinking about, like not being able to sit and hear, him at the same time if they do go to trial and all that.
I mean, he went to school. He was basically learning how to commit and, what, I think that one of the requirements of Ramsland's and I think she said it took her like and conversates with him to this day. They're still in contact and all that stuff. So, and then he went for the criminal or the LE side was when he was in Pullman. So he was a teacher's assistant there. He applied for the Pullman PD, but they didn't accept it. But he had to be he was referred to WSU. Very hard to get into for that line of study, and he had a high recommendation from his professor. So it's just interesting. I mean, there's other pictures coming up. Oh, where'd Silky go? StreamYard's bugging today. So here's some new tweets real quick. This one says, defense, it seems like no matter what someone says or does, it'll be twisted as an attack on my client. The safest thing is not to have people talk to media. Don't want someone to send media into a frenzy and send this case to a you know, the new DP that they're allowing now when the other DP is missing chemicals. Because right now it's lethal. But if they run out of chemicals for the lethal, then they're available to do the squad. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
Just
the squad.
sorry, stream. I don't know what the hell's going on with StreamYard, man.
Silky said she's backstage.
I don't see her. It says device not connected. Yeah, just she should be able to click the same link. I don't think they'll allow it. Man. Yeah, I'll take a look here in a second. I do have some other videos we can check out too.
StreamYard needs to get their act together.
Dude, I'm telling you. I even have I got new cables coming from the frickin' because I thought it was the internet. I got new cables coming from the pole to the house. I got new lines inside, new equipment, all sorts of stuff, and I don't know. That's why I was like gonna try and check out that EVMUX because I'm just StreamYard's been bugging for a long time. Yeah, I don't know. Something's up with my StreamYard. I could.
Yeah, I think at this point it shouldn't be your internet.
Yeah. Keeping up with the Joneses. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I think we have just automatically. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Oh, Jesse Serve Daly's in here. Hi, darling.
Yeah, what's up? Ann Taylor is going defense, it seems like. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, usually I'm not on during the day. I'm usually on at night, but on Fridays, on this one, the other ones, I was having stuff swapped out and changed when it came to the, like I said, the lines and all the equipment and all that stuff. So I wasn't able to. So this is the first one in a few weeks I'm able to.
I don't know how you do as many hours a week as you do, CJ. It's amazing. There is no way I could keep up that schedule.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we all just, there's so much,
Yeah.
It's like I used to go live at 7:30, but I know a lot of people from East Coast watch, and it was always like crazy late, so I'm like, you know what's up, Cherry? So I'm like, maybe I should start them a little earlier, but then I was doing them at 7. Then after like 2 years, work was like, all right, we're done with overtime now. So then, the hours dropped down. So then I had more time in between. So I'm like, oh, I'll start it at 6:30. That way, it's easier for the East Coast people or whatever. And then after like a couple weeks of that, then work was all of a sudden like, oh, hey, we're going to do another schedule for a couple months. And it's like, oh, okay. So now I go back to working like I'm working overtime. But then Fridays, I'm only doing a partial shift. So it's like, well, I'm not going to change it and then change it and then change this, the times. I just thought it was ridiculous just for a couple months and then have to maybe change them again. So I'm just like, you know what? I'll just leave it where it is. So I literally only have like 15, 20 minutes in between coming home from work, doing stuff, just basically snacking real quick and taking a shower. and then maybe 15-20 minutes before I have to start the show. So I have like no turnaround room. There's no
Wow.
pre-check videos. Everybody, by the time that I get on, everybody during the day is already looked into documents and investigated this and all this other stuff. And when I'm getting on, I'm trying to get to all that without having any of the free time to be able to get to all that. So then it's like, that's why I kind of like watch a lot of the stuff that we do, with you guys. And it's like the first time I've seen it, just because, this, I just don't have the time for it. But I don't know. I have a goal, I have a mission in my head,
You get what we call the 3 S's done in our house.
What's that? What's the 3 S's?
I know what you're talking about, Jinx.
Snack, shit, shower.
Yeah.
What?
Snack, shit, shower.
No.
Well, that's different than shit, shower, and shaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? You don't have to worry about the shaving. You're just going to wash it and go. You ain't got time, okay?
You just got to get the important parts. That's all right.
Yeah. Frito Lay's is gonna stay away from CJ now. All right. They said we ain't messing with that guy. But I love their chili cheese chips. I really was. I was looking for one of those deals in the future. Chili cheese Fritos. So good.
I love those too.
So good.
And the honey barbecue. Don't they do honey barbecue?
Ooh, those ones are good. They used to. They were the twisty ones, weren't they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those were good.
Yeah, the twisted ones.
See, I'm a nut for Dot's pretzels. I don't know if y'all have them.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
Lord,
the pickle flavored ones.
Girl, the Southwestern, I'm like, get the tiny bag, okay? Because I'm going to demolish the bag no matter what size it is. Do me a favor. No.
Now, I didn't know they had a Southwestern. I just had Dot's regular pretzels, which are just freaking amazing.
Girl, they got a honey mustard too.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure they have a pickled one too, because that's what we have out here. It's like pickle flavored.
Oh wow.
Did she delete some texts?
They don't carry those in my area.
They're good.
Yeah, I love them.
Hey Josie, did Chanley delete some of her text messages or her Twitters? Because I don't see some of them anymore. Did the woman who? Oh no, Jay's hot chips.
Those are good.
What's up, Pam? All right, let me. I don't see it yet, so let me go to one of my videos here. Go ahead and check one of these out. Actually, let me see if there's anything crazy going on real quick. What about all that UFO stuff that's came out recently? Have you heard about that?
The stuff in Vegas?
I don't know. It's all over the news right now because I was actually gonna get into some of that stuff tonight.
My mom sent me a video from a Vegas news channel where these people called in and like you could see on an officer's body cam like something bright like falling out of the sky, and then a call comes in and they're like, yeah, something fell in our backyard and there's like 2 beings standing next to it. They're like 9 or 10 feet tall, and I'm sitting here listening to it, and I got through it and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, y'all motherfuckers have your phones to call, but nobody's like taking pictures or recording this.
Oh my god.
Everybody's got a phone.
I'd be shitting myself.
Everybody's got a phone.
I don't watch the regular news anymore,
Damn
so
near.
I have no idea what is going on. So what's going on with the UFOs?
Oh, it's as I'm going through my subscriptions because that's where I get all my local news stuff.
Yeah.
And there was even News Nation was doing stuff about it. I mean, it's all over how that because see, I haven't checked it out yet, but I don't know what agency it was, but some agency there was like a whistleblower from one of these
Wow.
agencies talking about this program that they've been doing or something. I mean, I don't know. I haven't checked it out, but I got it in a folder to check out later tonight when we have our hangout show.
Have y'all ever noticed the coincidence between the UFO sightings and military bases, though?
Yes, my husband and I were actually just looking into that the other night when my mom sent me that video, because he's like, that's pretty close to a military base, isn't it? I said, yeah, I think so.
A little coinky dink, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look at, what's the place called? Starts with an R. I am blanking. I just had it.
Roswell?
Yes.
That's in New Mexico.
Yep.
What was that link for, Josie?
Heard some sketchy shit about that place.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Gosh.
Cassie, did you hear Silky's MK Ultra live yesterday?
No, I missed it.
Girl, replay that shit. That was dope.
Okay.
The chat was just as good.
Yeah. And that's what I hate about interviewing. I mean, I love, don't get me wrong, I love guests, but I'm always listening to what they're saying, and it's so hard for me to keep up with the chat. And I saw some great comments in there, and I just couldn't, respond.
Yeah. I was too busy reading and trying to listen. I couldn't even say 2 words at all. Brain was already overloaded. I was like, hot damn.
Oh, that's like the only thing that like kind of gets me and like freaks me out. I'll talk paranormal, but once you bring up aliens, I'm like, ooh. I don't know.
So they don't have it up yet? They don't have it up? Cause what was the link for, Josie? It's just oh my gosh, StreamYard, dude, seriously. This is ridiculous. I might have to freaking shut it down and
It's the aliens.
That's what I thought.
CJ, yes, they're breaking in on the internet.
This is ridiculous.
Aliens.
They're sucking up all the bandwidth.
Where's my
hop on my mobile. Hop on my mobile.
Hey, my tinfoil hat.
Fuck it. That's what I'm gonna do. One second.
They're not sucking my brain. I don't have enough to share.
Right?
I mean, if they want my last brain cell with the monkey symbols, they can have it. Like, I don't want it anymore.
Did we lose
I'm going
CJ?
freaking mobile.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna switch to my mobile for now, and I'm gonna figure this shit out when I'm done with the show. So give me 1 second. It's gonna boot me for a second, but I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back.
All right.
Y'all, I'm going to tell you a joke real quick. This is the funniest thing. My nephew called me. Now, he is 10 years old, okay? And he was watching The Little Mermaid or whatever, and he asked me, Aunt, blah, 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 hey, why do mermaids wear seashells? And I said, I mean, that's their, style, I guess. They wear seashells. The girls do. And he was like, no, because they grew out of their pea shells. Yo, I died. My 10-year-old nephew just killed me. Pea shells. Seashells. Sorry. I've had to share.
I think it's good.
Have y'all seen the new movie Little Mermaid?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's so good. It's so
Is it?
Yeah. And I remember, Ariel from the old cartoon, and I'm like, I don't know, because sometimes live action isn't, oh my gosh, but she does so good. The voice is incredible.
She is a good singer.
Oh my gosh,
this is
yeah, and she's
StreamYard.
just beautiful.
See, I lost all faith when they redid The Lion King because, like, ask my mom. Growing up,
This
I'm
is
pretty
freaking
sure she hid
StreamYard.
the tape from me because I watched it so much, but
Yeah.
I just couldn't get with it. I was like, why? Why?
Yeah, I
But
did
Aladdin,
that.
perfect. Aladdin was great. I love that one. They did so good with it.
I didn't see Aladdin or Lion King. Yeah, Lion King's my favorite, but now I did see Beauty and the Beast. I know there was so much controversy. I'm like, look, there's no more controversy in that one than there was in the cartoon. I'm like, y'all, were y'all
Right.
paying attention in the cartoon? Because it's just the same thing.
Right.
thought it
That
was
one wasn't
good.
bad. Yeah, that one was
No,
good.
They were talking about I don't remember the little short dude's character, but they're like, oh, this is promoting this and that because he obviously has a guy crush on Gaston. I'm like, yeah, dude, he did in the cartoon too. Where was
Right.
that?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So whatever. I'm not a big fan of Disney because of a lot of their controversial stuff, but as far as
Right.
the movies, I really, if a movie's good, it's good.
All right, hopefully that's better. 'Cause it is StreamYard. I even switched to my mobile hotspot and it was still bugging out. So I just went
Wow.
ahead and closed out, and hopefully this fixes it. All right, so let me go back to the screen share. So yeah, they're not done yet. I don't mean to cut you guys off. I don't know what you were talking about. I do have a video up. Let me see here. Harsh reality. Sorry about that, everybody. Hopefully this is better, because I don't know. It was like every 5 or 10 minutes. It was like on my end. I couldn't hear shit for a couple minutes. Gray is apparently losing his shit in court. Rumor. That's what it sounded like on the freaking Twitter feed there. So I'm going to go ahead and... This is a video from Harsh Reality. He's talking about why he does not think Brian Kohberger was alone. And this is what we've been saying for a long time. So I'm glad he's hopping on this train. If it'll share it. There we go.
Well, hello there. How is everyone? I hope you are all well. It's Friday, video 2 of 2. So if you've only seen one, if you've seen one, this is the second. So you're on the right track. If you've seen none, you definitely have missed one. But you made it and you're looking fantastic for it. In all honesty, it seems that this week has been good to you. And that's an amazing feat. Because there's been a lot going on. Let's give some shout-outs.
Yeah,
Shout-outs to Jules of all Trades. She's done some fantastic work this week. And also JB Gunner. He has also done some fantastic work this week. And both of them have worked extremely hard. So go and show them some appreciation. I know some creators are not everyone's cup of tea. Don't want to hear about it. I appreciate that not everyone. If you don't want to, don't. But I'm just saying, I appreciate hard work. I know how much hard work goes into these channels. Trust me. Works my fingers to the bones. And when I talk about that, I could turn around and say, because of that, I'm going to have a train of super stickers, and I need 15 super stickers by the end of this video. I could even fart on camera and try and get away. Who am I talking about? Let me know down below. He did. Anyway, straight into the meat and potatoes. No, it's Friday, the last video of the weekdays. So I can be a little bit, off topic, slow to start. I'm dragging out now. Brian Kohberger, big question that has always sort of been in my brain, and I can't make it make sense. And look, even though I have decided at the moment I won't be going on to the Drunk Turkey Show's channel, purely because there's a lot going on in that situation, and I don't want to be part of it.
What?
But I have a lot of respect for Daniel.
What is he talking about?
Speaking to Daniel off the platform, and just we're speaking about our ideas on the case. Now, I'm not going to tell you what his ideas are because it would be unfair of me to do so. But look, he's not as closed-minded as what I thought he may be. Let me just put that out there. He's got his thoughts, and they are logical, and I respect that. But it did bring me to my question. And again, this is something that I struggle with. Now, what I don't struggle with is the belief that Brian Kohberger could somehow be involved. And I do feel that I'm more leaning towards the fact that he had connections of some kind to 1122 King Road that could have enabled him to end up in the position he's in now. Now, what I don't mean that he did the murders or he antagonized a situation or manipulated a situation, but it's possible. It's possible, but we'll get to that. Let me just put a pin in that for now because I want to explain as I go along so you guys make sense of what I'm trying to say. Now, he's in the position he's in. He's been arrested. At the end of the day, he's been arrested and he has been charged with the murders. So at the moment, things aren't looking good for him. And he's got himself into this situation seemingly by being around that property at the time with which we have been left to believe it happened. Now, what I will say is we don't know 100% that what happened at the time we've been told it happened. And that has been the problem there has been caused by the fact that the surviving roommates took such a long time to inform 911 what had happened that you're left with a huge amount of time. There's discrepancies in terms of when some of the victims arrived back at the house. Some people say that it was 12:30. Some people say that it was 1:45. So you get.
Thank you for the super chat there, AF. I appreciate that. What? So, because of the Christie interview, what was? Okay, I'm not up to speed. What was wrong with the interview? Let me know. I don't know. I'm not up to speed. Let me know what was wrong with the interview.
Spaces of time that are just missing.
There's like a recap or something, right?
And in a case like this, where every single minute counts, it makes it very hard. Anyway, I digress. My point being, Brian Kohberger seems to be in this position because he was in the area. Now, to me, the thing that makes the most sense with what has been said on the peripheral in terms of what was going on in that house, and look, what I will say is, you guys don't see the shit that I get emailed. You do not see it. And the vast majority of it, I ignore it, or I will ask for where that come from, the proof. I want to see the actual transcript of that information, where the chain of custody. I want to see that, not just you telling me something that's been said by someone else. That doesn't help me. But anyway, so look, he's obviously got in this area, and it makes the most sense to me that he was there to purchase something or to obtain something that he was obtaining regularly. And, you know, some people have said to me that Brian Kohberger was on a secret task.
What's up, Leslie?
Force. That's the latest one I've got. He was part of a secret task force looking into the trafficking, etc., etc. I'm not saying that that's not right. I'm just saying that what's been sent to me doesn't prove that whatsoever. But look, he's in the position he's in. And the thing that makes the most sense is he's in this position because he was in the area. I think we can all agree on that. Even though you could debate it based on the camera and the footage of the white Hyundai Elantra and all this, at the end of the day, he seemingly couldn't say that he wasn't there because he was interviewed at the start. And if he would have been able to say, well, I just weren't there, and I can prove.
Well, I don't know. I know that they did something with News Nation, so maybe News Nation came out and said, you know, hey, you can't be letting other people release a conversation before we do or something. No? Is that what? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could see a national news like making some kind of demands and shit, you know, like we're supposed to be the first ones, you know, that you talk to, whatever.
That I was somewhere else, he wouldn't be sitting there today. And it's kind of spiraled into where we are. This is what I have a problem with. When you look at the crime to me, you look at the perpetrator himself, and this is a guy who you would expect to be incredibly smart. He's a smart guy. I'm not going to go into it. We've done all of what he's got and what he's working towards, doctorate, etc., etc. He's a smart guy. Some people have said book smart, street stupid, so on and so forth. But this is where the lines become blurred. Because what we're trying to say is Brian Kohberger was book smart. He was literally studying this specific area of, what can I say? Well, he was studying crime. He was studying DNA. He was looking at crime scenes and pondering over actual crime scenes on how you could get caught and not get caught. Do you know what I mean? It was like he was working, he was studying inside like CSI fucking Miami. But what we're supposed to believe is that this guy drives his own car to the scene, takes his phone rather than leaves it behind, which would have, in effect, made it look like he was at home all the time. He could have said, well, I was with my phone. But he took it and turned it off.
So this is Grizz. This is what we were kind of getting into last night when we were looking up on Google and stuff, and you know, just kind of explaining the route he took and what kind of went on during the crime. So this is kind of what he's getting into here too.
Home all the time. He could have said, well, I was with my phone. But he took it and turned it off. He would have known that that was still a problem. Or we should have known.
Right.
He then drives in an area in his own car with his own phone, even though it's switched off, and gets hit by cameras. So cameras are seeing him. So into an area where also, not only the cameras and the aforementioned phone and own car, but there's police out there. And seemingly, it's quite common for police to be in that area to stop any altercations. They're out there, and sometimes they're in plain clothes. So he drives his own car into an area that's renowned for having police around the area, and there are police around the area, a stone's throw from the house on that night, and then he goes into the house, leaves an eyewitness, leaves DNA, and leaves. But then we've got the split. So that's that. Complete and utter fucking mess. Couldn't have made more mistakes if he tried. If he was writing a book, like James Patterson, of how not to commit crime, that is a perfect example of it. So we'll put that there. And let's not forget, Brian Kohberger, one of his teachers said that he was one of the best students she had ever taught. Only one of two who had been put forward for the course that he was on. One of two. Brilliant. Brilliant student. Contemplate that and brilliance. The crime itself, a very, very different matter. Goes into a house and with, again, I've said this before, military precision, takes the life of 4 able-bodied individuals. One of them being very able-bodied. Ethan Chapin wouldn't have been a pushover. He was a big, athletic, strong person. And if you put them side by side, and it was like, we're going to put bets and see who would win a face-to-face fight. And I know what people are going to say. It's very different saying that, but when one person's got a weapon. But let's not forget, this person has attacked and murdered 4 people. And not only have they done it and seemingly come away unscathed, because we've not heard anybody come forward and say that they'd seen any injuries on him whatsoever, nobody from the college or anything. We couldn't see anything when he was being filmed with the police cam when he was stopped. But we've heard from the likes of Steve Goncalves that they put up one hell of a fight. So it weren't like people were asleep. This is something where people were awake, they were fighting, but he'd done it. He'd done it quickly, efficiently, and left, and potentially no evidence on him. No evidence whatsoever. And was dressed for the occasion. Dressed like a fucking ninja and went in there and dispatched 4 victims like a ninja. And I don't mean that in jest. I'm not trying to make fun of the situation. I'm trying to make people understand that there is 2 polar opposite elements of this crime. And that to me is one of the biggest issues that I have, that there's so many mistakes, but such skill and efficiency that the 2 don't go together.
That's what I'm saying.
And I struggle to consolidate.
You can be so unfocused that you forget to shut your damn phone off or bring it with you. Then you realize as you're leaving, you shut it off a few minutes, according to this scenario. And then you go commit a crime so strategically that you unalive 4 people in that kind of efficiency. Come on, StreamYard. So it doesn't make sense how you can unalive 4 people with that kind of efficiency that quickly, but at the same time, before you get to the crime scene and after you get to the crime scene, it's chaos. How is it complete chaos before and after when it comes to your route, the witnesses, the surveillance, the pings, all of this stuff?
Right, and then somehow he turns into a magic-like assassin.
Right. Yeah, like
Right.
he puts his cape on as he walks in the frickin' door and takes it
And like
off
nobody
as he
else
leaves.
saw him.
Right.
Right. Puts it on and takes it off as he goes in and leaves. I mean, he makes great points, and that's the points we've been making this whole time. This is why I felt like, that part of the PCA, when you read through it, how it's got two surveillance in 2 different spots at the same time in 2 different cities. And then you take the information from the PCA and then you map it out, and then you just kind of do a mock trip, and you're just like, on the way there, you're just like, why would you be doing all this shit? Why would you be going all of this fucking crazy ass shit when you could have if you were going to still be strategic like you were inside the house, then you would have went, like if we share it, I wish I could do 2 different colors on here. There's the strategic route and the route that was actually taken, because they just don't make sense from what he's saying. You can literally go through rural area, barely even hit any of the city in each city's, just a small area in each one. Sneak through, because why would you? This is what really doesn't make sense when you look at their trip. Why would you be going through all of these areas that have surveillance, that have LE sitting on the side of the road, that have all of these different opportunities for your crime to be thwarted? Oh my gosh, StreamYard. Is it still bugging?
It's not for me.
It's not
Okay.
for me either. I can hear you.
All
just
right.
fine.
Because it looks like it is on mine. How do you turn into? Oh, we lost Grizz. How do you chaos before and after, but somehow during, it's like and then you're out. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
CJ,
Yeah.
my mom said that you can do 2 separate maps and overlay them, and she said ask Grizz how to do that.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to. Grizz, that link should still work, buddy. If you want to hop back up, you should be able to click it. All right, there's just a couple more of this, and then we'll get into that. Some of that law and crime Q&A. And then Josie, do you have a Twitter? Because Josie's sending me updates here. It says, let's see here. Let me give Josie a panel link. 1 second.
She's quick with it. She was quick with it earlier. I was sitting there like typing to search something, and not even 2 seconds later, boom. And I'm like, what? She's like, I'm not busy. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we need. I know she has a Twitter, but are you tweeting this stuff? All right, there's your link. There's your panel invite, Josie. Just come give us the updates. Talk to us live.
Right? Get your ass up here, Josie.
What's up, George Washington? Anyway, I think I saw it someplace posted by that guy James. I think maybe harsh video again, where he says Payne was the one to put the evidence in manual. I mean, you makes me wonder, is that the one with the Brady Giglio? Is that who the Brady Giglio's for? It just makes you wonder. You keep hearing that name a lot, you know. For sure. And he's the one that the PCA is from Payne. That's the PCA, so is that even 100? If he, you know, it's just curious. It was a video before this one you just watched. Oh, okay. Let me see. Yeah, let me let's switch to that one real quick, because I do kind of have to stay away from that law and crime as much as possible, but I do kind of want to get to a little bit of it. The biggest hurdle. Let's see what he says. Oh, 1 second. We got some panel members here. Boom. Boom. What's up, Josie? Talk to us. What's going on?
Heyo.
Yay! Hi, Josie.
That's how you
Yeah,
guys
what's
know
up?
me, right? Heyo.
Hey.
Heyo. Heyo.
What's up, Linda? What's up, Linda? Talk to us. What's the updates here?
And I know I sound a little bad, but the air is not killing my face as bad as it was.
I'm so sorry you're having to go through that, by the way. And
No, it's
anybody
fine.
that's having to go through that. No, not really.
So it
It's
looks
not
like
fun.
on Twitter it looks like under Shanley Painter, who she's like the court TV person, right?
Yeah.
So Shannon Gray started I gotta remember it's daytime. Gotta watch my mouth. I'm not as good as the Southern Belles.
Yes, you are.
No. So it looks like Shannon Gray is arguing, and it's on Twitter. If you want to bring it up, it looks like he's
Shannon Gray's Twitter?
Nope, Shanley Painters.
Shanley, okay. Because I have hers up. I haven't seen an update from her for.
Well, it says 39 minutes ago that the judge won't decide on the cameras in the
Yeah, I don't
courtroom.
have- Let me just.
Which
go to
was
her.
the whole point of the first part of the, today's court, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
he's
and
not-
then
Huh,
go ahead.
That's weird. Judge will not decide today. He will review the briefings and try to get decision out ASAP.
Yeah, and I sent you the link in message, CJ. It looks like he wants to see what social media is about, if social media is driving it.
Driving
And
the
that's
camera
rumor.
issue?
Yeah, the judge won't rule on camera until he gauges social media reaction. So I don't know what that's about. That seems a little sus. I don't know why
So
you
is
would
that
do that.
What does he want
He
social
want-
media to tell him to allow cameras or not?
right?
I don't know what he's looking for, but to me it's kind of like a mix
Huh.
between I don't know. I
That's
don't
okay.
think they're gonna do it because of Valo. I just
Right.
don't have that feeling.
Well, that's what's interesting though. Like, so he's gonna look at social media. Now he already warned national media, right, about chilling out. So we all thought he was gonna decide right there, probably, you know, in his head, like, you know, he's gonna give it an opportunity and he's gonna hear things. But we all thought, you know, it's probably gonna be a Valo thing. But if he's going to look at social media and see what that's about, that to me, I don't know, to me, that's telling me that he wants to see how strong maybe people feel that there should be, and maybe he might end up allowing the cameras because Valo didn't. And he saw...
I kind of agree with you. And if you look at Chanley Painter, if you go to her Twitter 14 minutes ago, his defense today said, the reason we stood silent, if you enter a plea, you accept validity of the indictment. So she's, to me, that's calling out the cops, which is like what social media has said since day one, that there's something going on with those cops.
Right.
And that's kind of in regards to, what was that weird thing with the cop being, the one cop being already under investigation?
Yeah, they came out.
Yeah, I think Ann Taylor's just no bullshit at this point. Sorry.
Internal
Let's take time.
affairs. No, it's
And
true.
yeah,
Like,
she's calling.
You could tell from the beginning.
She's going to call everyone out to the carpet. If you look, it says on
Uh-huh.
mine 14 minutes ago. Let me refresh because I'm running the app, not the website.
Yeah, that's what she's all about, the technicalities. I mean, look at the previous cases that she's done. Yeah, the Brady
Yeah, and she's gotten
Giglio, the
people off.
internal
I mean,
affairs
she's gotten people off.
investigation. Yeah, she don't play.
In the
She's
case,
about the
yeah.
technicalities. He couldn't decide last time.
Yeah, I think she's kind of gunning for it. I think she's going to put the cops on trial. She didn't waive speedy trial, right? Because they put it right. If my understanding is that she put it right on the end date of speedy trial. So they're under that 90 days, right? So between that and if she made that statement in court, which we're not going to know until we get the audio, it sounds like she's challenging the cops.
Oh, yeah.
She's basically saying we're not going to accept the validity of the indictment, meaning you didn't do your job. You didn't do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
And he also has that second lawyer too, which she's no BS either.
Right.
So he's got two lawyers that are well versed in death penalty. No, I think he's paying. I think he's paying for the second one. Don't quote me.
Oh, okay.
But I believe he is paying for. There's another Idaho. Does anybody know? SRB, do you know? Or Kib? He has a second backup lawyer. She has dark hair. She's not. She doesn't look like Ann Taylor at all. But he has two death penalty lawyers now that are well versed.
Oh, two of them.
Yeah. One's dark hair. She has like auburn hair. Doesn't look like Ann Taylor at all. She looks a little maybe they're I don't know.
I agree.
He just recently brought her on, right?
Yeah, he brought her on I want to say within the last month.
Yeah, I think
her.
so too.
Okay. Yeah.
But they're both well versed and they both have really good records of getting people off the death penalty, even though we don't even know if that's on the table, right? Because they haven't even said yet. But
I think it will be.
I'd love to know who's paying for it because his parents, like,
they would have to have. I would think
they don't seem like they come from money.
Evidence for a death penalty. I don't think.
I don't know. No, he'd get like regular representation, but I mean he'll get
I know
death
it's a
penalty,
PCA,
but that second one, I don't think you normally get 2 death penalty lawyers unless Ann Taylor is like contracting her. But that's still paid under the state, right? I don't think he's paying for his own. Does anyone know?
He can't. His parents, I thought already.
His parents don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, they already mortgaged their property for college, I thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's getting paid for, but he has 2 lawyers now that Ann Taylor's flipped 3 death penalties.
She ain't
don't know. Yeah, she's flipped 3. She's gotten 3 3 defendants out of a death penalty case. That's what I read.
They must be death penalty qualified. Thank you, Kendra. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like to me, based on what Shanley's saying, that she's going directly. She's going to pull an OJ. She's going to do if the glove don't fit.
Yeah. Like, what do you got in the car? Right?
Everyone wants to know.
What do you got in the car?
That's what's holding me up.
State's paying for it. DP cases cost a lot, millions. I mean, come on. When you're still in PA and the public defender is going to already shut the cleaning crew down before you're even in frickin' Idaho paperwork, like the court system, you haven't even got a flight over yet. You're still in PA's custody. And she's already shutting the cleaning crew down and already having a team set up. I mean, come on. If that was me, I'd be like, hell yeah. I mean,
and I see Rose in chat, which I believe is WSU Kim, right? I don't think
what's up, Rose?
I don't think that the state will pay for both unless the second lawyer is contracted under Ann Taylor. They're only going to pay for Ann Taylor, right?
Well, Rose says you have to have 2 out of 3 attorneys and anything your attorney needs paid by the state of Idaho.
Yeah, she's contracting her then. That must be it. Ann Taylor's using her as a secondary, like a help.
They're all state appointed. All of them he has 3 attorneys and the best investigator in the country. I know when we looked it up, when she already shut the cleaning crew down, because when we were live watching the press conference after they arrested Kohberger earlier that morning, they came out with that, and we were looking up clips that were coming out live from local TV, and one of them already showed the cleaning crew gone, and you could see her out there walking around with a few other people, and we were just like, whoa, what the heck is this about? And so that's what made us even search her up. And then as we're starting to look up her history, we were all blown away, and that's when we were like, we already read the PCA. Then after the PCA, then we looked up Ann Taylor and her background, and that's when we were like, yeah, I don't know, because I think she's going to be able to, she don't play.
Yeah, she's no joking from what play. Yeah, from what, if Shanley's Twitter is right, it sounds to me like she's directly challenging the police department there. Mm-hmm. And that makes sense, and it I'm not going to entertain. Well, I'm not going to entertain, I get that a lot of people feel like Ellie's dirty, whatever. I'm just going with the car, and I still need to be sold on that he's the only person that did it. And you know that, CJ. Like, I've said that before.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm hung up.
I've always felt it was more than that.
I just don't see this kid as a mastermind. I'm sorry. I just don't.
Chaos
smart, maybe.
Before and after. Smooth during. Like, I don't know.
I just think he played a part. I don't feel like he's like the genius behind this.
No, he's like the lower member on the totem pole.
Yeah, and until we get the stuff about the car, which we're never going to get until court, until trial, yeah. if nothing comes out about that car, and if I was on the jury, I'd be very hard pressed to indict if they go for a death penalty. I'd be
It's gonna
very
be
hard pressed.
it's gonna be really nice to know what all evidence they truly came up that they are gonna provide, because that's where it's like, okay, like, I don't know. I'm just ready for this trial to happen because I really want to see what
Because
other
all the
evidence do
speculation
you
is
have.
going to run wild
Like,
until then.
what other evidence do you have? Like, I want to know, like, because if this is, the PCA, yeah, it's just probable cause. That's all you need, right? So that's all that's given.
Well, by
But
September,
come
aliens will
on,
be doing it with
but come on.
with how everybody's running wild.
It usually it makes more sense than this. Like, you look at these other ones, you get an outline of shit, and this one is just like scattered. It's scattered.
Well, it's human nature to want an answer, right? Because no one can, humans don't want to believe like someone would do something this crazy, right?
What's up, Beast Man?
So it's human nature in your brain to want to make sense of it. And we have 6 months where, trust me, by September, when's the trial going to start? October, they're saying, if they don't put it off. By September, aliens will be done. Like, they'll be blaming aliens for it.
What do you think about this, Josie? Because I know you haven't been able to be in the show for a while. Somebody asked me a couple weeks ago. They said, "What's going to be the next oh shit moment?" Because it's been oh shit each time, right? So I'm like, the next oh shit moment is BCK committee or he entering a silent plea because he's still in the process of working out a deal to then confess on October 2nd about being a part of the crime, but not actually being the person or persons that were doing the physical part. That would be my next oh shit moment. What do you think about that next oh shit moment?
There could be 100 oh shit moments because we have no information, right? So you have, like, we never got follow up on Ian Harsh.
Well, what do
so
you think about
people that are? You have people that are Ian Harsh people. You have people that believe that it's drugs, and you have people that believe that it's there's people that are splintered off on each piece.
I'm mainly asking though, what about the silent plea though? Because that's when the question was asked, was in the silent plea. What's the next?
I guess that's the norm for Idaho. In New York, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't have that silent plea. My understanding from watching like LawTube is that it's really neither here nor there. Like, social media made a bigger deal about it than it is. It just means that he's basically standing with what he said in the beginning. He expects to be exonerated, and we've talked about this. I mean, I know you have new subs, but exonerated scares the hell out of me.
Yeah,
because he's basically saying, not only am I going to be found innocent, I'm coming for you when I'm done, right? Legally. Like, when you say exonerated to me, that means,
convicted.
I've never seen anything.
So you can't have double jeopardy, pretty much.
Yeah, I've never seen any. And I've been, since the 90s, I've been watching like court TV back when it was original court TV. I've never seen someone throw out the word exonerated that hard.
And then his PA public defender has an interview with local news, and he's saying, he was pretty adamant that I put that in the statement. He even made, he even said that to the local news. BK was adamant about making sure that those words exonerated was in this statement, and we're just like, whoa.
Yeah, and that stands out to me because look at all the people who didn't do that, like Casey Anthony's that got away with it, right? And you know what I mean? Like, no one's ever thrown that word out. He had to feel either he's super narcissistic or he's crazy. I don't know. And if he's crazy, then the lawyer rolled with it and went, okay, I'll put that in to humor you.
There's the definition.
I just think it's wordplay. That's it.
Yeah,
I don't
you
think
think
so,
he's playing
'cause
off
I've
like you
never
think he's
heard it
playing off
before.
like he's smarter than he is, Grizz? Is that what you mean? Playing it off
Right.
like he's smarter,
Right.
trying to use big words but doesn't know what they mean, kind of thing. But
I'm pretty sure he knows
but
what
he
it
was,
means.
yeah, he's a college student. This is what he was studying, so I would think that the definition exonerate would just be like, you know, one of the first definitions on the very first test or something.
You think he's just using the word as a flex?
Yep.
A mind
Or
game?
he's a narcissist, right?
A
Well,
mind
He
maybe
could.
that's all they're using it as a flex, yeah, because he's a narcissist.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know.
I hate to bounce, but I gotta go, y'all. CJ,
thank you for
I
hanging
got
out.
a hot date tonight, so I might be sending you some good pictures later.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
boy.
I'm gonna meet a creator, so like I said, if
Oh,
I got
cool.
permissions and whatnot, I'm gonna be sending you some fun pictures.
Oh, cool.
Is
I
that a
appreciate
creator date?
It is a creator date, but I'm
Is it like do they have creator Tinder for all you guys?
Stop.
I'm a married woman. I'm a married
no.
woman, but she's
What
a
do you
cutie pie.
swipe?
So.
If you're a YouTube creator, which way do you swipe? Mm.
Well, like I said, I'm a married woman, but this little lady has my heart, and she's been working on this case really hard. I'm sure a lot of y'all can put two and two together. We talked about it earlier. But I will hit y'all up later. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of it. It was so nice
Aw.
to meet you, by the way.
Bye, Jinxie.
Bye,
All right,
y'all.
have fun on
Have
your
a
date.
good date, Jinx.
Bye.
Yeah,
Y'all have a
appreciate
good
you.
one.
Have fun. Be safe. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking your time and hanging out with us today. Oh, that's so
Yeah,
fun.
so I don't know. Until
Very
nothing's
intelligent, socially stupid, Rose says. Yeah, like socially awkward, but like total book smart, you know?
well, nothing's been posted
Yeah.
and toasted that I've seen on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's wrapped up yet or what, but usually like 10 minutes later they give the audio, right?
Well, they had another
mean-
one at 1:30, and it's only 12:25.
So what are they gonna wait until both of them are done then or something?
They
well, they had
might.
multiple ones last time though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those were they were back to back, but they took like a 30-minute break, didn't they?
Yeah, it wasn't too fun. I don't think. But they had the 10:30 one this morning, right? And I know they had one at 1:30.
CJ, did you pull up that picture on Shanley Painter's? Is that the picture from today? Because he's looking a little ragged.
Oh, she's got it on her Twitter. Let me check.
Yeah, and the 30-minute ago where she has the why did Brian Kohberger stand silent? If that's
There
today's
you go.
picture, he's looking a little bit rough in the face.
Why you say that?
He just looks like he's lost some weight in his face to me.
I don't
that
know. I think
dancing.
I think he looks a little thicker in the face.
Yeah,
compared
I was
Really?
gonna say, especially like his
Yeah.
jaw area.
His jaw and his neck.
It could just
So
be
he's
the way
not
that
vegan.
fitting
He's
too.
not vegan in jail, you think?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't think
no.
he's vegan.
I
in
feel like that
jail.
would be really hard to be vegan.
I don't know.
I
He
mean-
seems a little fuller to me, honestly.
Let's see. I'm gonna scroll down
Yeah.
and see if we can find something from last month.
Yeah, send me I'm
I'm just
Yeah.
scrolling down on Shanley Painters because I'm sure she has it.
because
To
if
see if
he's in
he's-
an orange jumpsuit, I thought he looked.
He
I
will
thought
be
he
in
looked
orange.
really thin. I thought he looked really
Yeah.
thin in the orange jumpsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I work in a jail. Yeah, you're gonna get fluffier in jail.
Fluffy.
You
Yeah.
don't think they're still giving him vegan because isn't he still underneath their jail? My understanding was he's in their jail underneath the courthouse, right? They haven't
If-
moved him.
If he's there, I mean, I know we don't do vegan. I mean, if you eat what you get. So
Yeah,
unless
That's
they
how it
have
is in New
rules-
York. That's how we are in New York.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure in the penitentiary here that they don't do any sort of special stuff like that either. It's like it's kind of like a you get what you get
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah, New York is normally like lots of carbs, right? So like nasty, like instant mashed potato kind of thing.
Oh, it's like that here in the South too. I mean, just a few days ago, their dinner consisted of cabbage, pinto beans, mashed potatoes, and I was like, Lord, I'm glad I am leaving. My shift is over because I don't want to be around for that.
I'd rather eat MREs.
Yeah,
I like
probably.
cabbage.
Oh, I like
Smells
cabbage
bad. I
too.
don't like to. I don't like to cook it. I like to eat it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not. I
I
love
can't
cabbage too.
stand cabbage.
Oh, I love it. But put that in the
Ugh, the
combo with
smell.
some pintos, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's lethal.
Yeah,
It's good
it's
to eat,
lethal.
CJ, if you don't have to smell
Damn
it and cook
straight,
it.
it's lethal. It is lethal. Like when
It
my
sure
when my mom would make cabbage, I'd be like, you know what? Tell me, because I'm not coming over for 2 days. I ain't doing it. As soon as I'd walk in, I'd be like, "Bleh." No.
Yeah,
Oh, gross.
it does. It is quite
That's
pungent.
just IMO. That's all. That's just
It does stink when
gross.
you're making it, but it's good.
Oh,
Like with
It is.
salmon.
God,
Like I
no.
love
Oh yeah, it's
I love
nasty when you
salmon now.
boil it.
No,
Yeah.
I can't do no salmon. No.
I love salmon
In New
now, but I
York, you
can't.
could ruin a neighborhood smelling that. Your neighbors would come after you for that.
Really? Wow.
We're very close together.
Oh well, yeah. I guess that would be a problem.
Yeah, you don't want to,
Farts.
if you boil some cabbage and then throw some fish on
That's
top,
right.
you might have a problem with your neighbors.
Oh my gosh.
Ew.
You just
You
need to
think he
schedule a
knows?
cabbage night for the neighborhood.
You
Yeah,
better
me
let them know ahead of time.
2 days. I need 2 days.
They're going to need 2 days if they're eating it.
Yeah, that too. So 4. 4. 2 days before, 2 days after. Cooked cabbage is a no. Yeah. Still question why did police let 2. That's a good question too. Like, because when you saw what they were facing multiple years, like multiple, and then all of a sudden released, and you can't find the. There was an article that I haven't seen it anymore. I clicked on it and it doesn't exist anymore.
All right, CJ, I
Rose just made
found.
a good.
Hmm?
I said Rose just made a good point. If he was using before and he's not using now, he's gonna
Right.
start gaining weight.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mhm.
yes,
Yeah,
that's a
for
very
sure.
good point. Yep,
Yep.
that's exactly right. Yeah, because you do start to fill out more. Because
Yep.
he did when he came in the jumpsuit. He looks. He just, I don't know. That last time he came out, he just looked so, especially in the neck, because it just looked like his neck was longer just from it being so skinnier, and then now, it makes a good point starting to fill out because of that. They are making him vegan for sure. I know
Well,
he
I just sent you
requested.
a link from March 9th, and to your point, he looks a little chunkier now that I'm watching the video and looking
Okay.
at her picture.
Book smart, but in some ways no common sense. Yeah. The chaos. That's just, it still don't make sense though. The chaos before and after the crime, but during the crime it's smooth criminal. I mean,
Do they know who did he unalive first?
well, they're
Like-
not releasing it for sure.
Okay.
But
Because I would think you would go to the threat, which is the male, you would go
right, that's what I would think. But you don't. Here's another theory though, Grizz. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna show you in a second. The whole hiding in the closet scenario, where he wouldn't have to worry about what you're saying. What link are you wanting me to click on, Josie? This last
I sent
one?
it to you in Discord. Yeah, it's a video, and he's in his jumpsuit, and now I'm looking at that on my laptop side by side with Twitter, and yeah, I think you guys are right. I think he's put on more weight.
Let me
And the
see.
videos from March 9th. So it looks like, yeah, he's gotten a little fatter in the face. He's got some jowls now.
Okay, this is.
Did he smoke cigarettes?
He's a vegan. I doubt he smokes.
That's a good question. Right.
And he's probably not a Yankees fan, just saying.
What's up, Crime on a Dime? Here's the link.
He might be a
the-
Mets fan. He looks kind of like he would be a Mets fan.
It's Adrian.
I don't do the Mets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He looks like a Mets fan, right? Wink.
More like a Boston fan.
Boston fan.
Oh, I
You can
felt
see
that. That was
the
hard.
male attorney must be out of camera range. Thank you, SRB. And this is from it's Adrian. Let me see here. So we'll play this real quick.
Brace yourselves right now, because with me, I have criminal defense attorney Josh Schiffer in Atlanta and in St. Paul, Minnesota, criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Jack Rice. Two of my faves. Thank you both for being with me this afternoon. I was super excited to learn that you two would be with me today. So, Josh, let's get started. Let's talk about first Kohberger. Brace yourselves right now, because with
All right, so there's that. I just wanted to watch that real quick. There's that. Now we'll switch.
Linda in chat, gotta give her that. She just called him a Phillies fan, which is probably worse than a Mets fan.
There you go. Are they still in court? Yeah, they're still in court. Probably a Phillies fan. What kind of supports what his sister said about that? Right. My parents were vegan 50 years. My dad. Wow. Yeah, they're still in court. We thought the first one would have been out by now, but it's not. But it's great conversation. Thank you for the updates too, Josie. Grizz, I'm going to show you something when it comes to this hiding in the closet. Okay. So
Yeah, and they're saying that he's still being held underneath the courthouse. So I know in the beginning they were catering to his vegan food. So I would assume if he's not been moved that they still are. Speculation, but I'm assuming.
Okay, and I know I heard the rumors that it was a drug house, right? Has it ever
What is
been
the
busted
order?
for drugs?
What is
Has
the
anyone in the house ever been busted for drugs?
a lot of
No,
noise?
because supposedly the cops are in on it.
Yeah, a lot of
Wow.
noise complaints. A lot of noise complaints. So this
That
is
would
what-
make sense.
this is one thing. Check this out. All right, because this was pointed out a couple days ago, right? So look at this. This is the bedroom of one of the surviving occupants. Okay, BF, right? And somebody pointed this out a couple days ago. Okay, see this closet area, right? Can you see it?
Right. Yep.
All right. See, you got a good view right there. If I'm zoomed back that far, Grizz.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is like a CGI model, right? Now check this out. We're gonna click on the picture of the real photo. See the real photo? Can you see
Right.
where my mouse is at?
Yep.
There's a doorknob right there.
Oh, wow.
All right. Don't show it in the CGI, but all through this property, there's real pictures that you can check out. Somebody pointed that out a few days ago. So when you're going upstairs, right, this is where there's two victims right here, the male and the female, E and X. And then right here, as we're going into this walkway, this is where the person that had the cracked door, which is DM, stated she saw the person with bushy eyebrows, dressed clad in black, right? So through the cracked door. Now you only have to crack the door maybe like a half an inch or something for one eyeball to see through, this little hallway right here, right? So really, if you got a bunch of red stuff and sweat in your eyes dripping down and you can't wipe it because it's all over your arms, so you might have some fuzzy vision on the sides of your eyes, because if you got some red stuff and sweat in your eyes, in the corners, it stings and it gets fuzzy. So you could definitely at night with this good vibes light on here, that's how bright it is. Okay. So if that's the light that's on and then you're walking through this little hallway, that's how somebody with a cracked door could see bushy eyebrows, right? Because if you think about it, that good vibe light sign is pretty much where your head would be. So it would be pretty easy to see bushy eyebrows walking through this little hallway because of the
But
light.
was he
being
going up through the steps when she seen him?
Well,
He was
this
leaving,
is-
right?
Well, if you look at this footprint, and this is the only footprint that they could get, it's like it's exiting. Now, I'm going to pull up the PCA, but I'm pretty sure it stated that she noticed him as he was walking by. So we'll double check the PCA for the exact wording because it's pretty close to the top. We'll check that out in a
Because
second.
look at her door. Look at that door right there. If it's cracked that way, I don't think you would be able to see his face. Like if I'm looking through the crack of the door, and he walks by, if he was exiting, you would see more the side of his face. You know what I'm saying? The back of his head type deal. You see, like if he was coming down them steps, and see the way that door
he wasn't
cracked?
coming down the step. He wasn't coming down the steps. This is why I was pointing out the good vibes light. Because say you're coming from the second bedroom, okay?
Right.
You're coming from the second bedroom and you're walking towards our camera.
Okay.
The good vibe light sign that's on the wall to our left, not his left, but to our left, the good vibe light sign that's up there, that's what would illuminate his face as he's walking through the hallway coming towards us. See what I'm saying? So as he's that good vibes light is about the height of your face as you're walking up. So I'm going to flip it over here just to kind of show you a little more about what I'm saying. See, if we're walking straight forward here, that good vibe light sign is going to kind of illuminate the right side of our face or even the front half as we're walking towards the steps. Now, I think he was leaving because he was ready to get the hell out of there. The reason back to your original point about, you would have thought that if he came through the sliding glass door on the bottom, he probably, because if he was scoping out the property through the sliding glass doors, he could definitely see what was going on in there, and maybe he could even see that there was a male, maybe not sure. But if he did know that there was a male there, yeah, go ahead.
So this is kind of where I'm at with the
let me get the piece.
The secret room. So like 4 months ago, what was it, in November? The landlord did an interview. Anybody remember that?
Okay.
So the landlord did the interview where she drew it out on paper. I think it was a female and a male. And I'm looking for it now. I can't find it. But this is basically like they had drawn out
it seems
how the house was originally one story and what was added on. So I'm kind of curious why this secret room wouldn't be included there. And if everybody's just kind of going gung-ho off of like a latch, can you flip that around? And has anybody verified if the CGI is actually like was that something that was on like Zillow or something? Or is this just this?
This is a website. This is what everybody actually uses for the house tours. This is something that's widely shared amongst the community for using house tours. There's
so is that like the Zillow rendering when they were rendering it? Like is
and
that?
I was just pointing out the doorknob. I wasn't necessarily talking about the secret
Oh
room.
no, I'm not saying with you. I'm just kind of skeptical naturally. So I'm like, okay, well, if the
No.
landlord was on TV and they drew out like where each room was, why
Well,
would
he's
the
not-
landlord on TV like omit anything different? Like they called out the boiler part in the video that I watched. She had like markers. She actually had like markers and drew it out on paper. So I'm wondering, you know, like it's just a discrepancy. Like why the landlord wouldn't include that and go, oh, well, here's the boiler room, but we're gonna omit this like little secret room if there is one. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
It's a really good question to go back.
To be honest, I hadn't even really looked that deep into the whole secret room thing. I just kind of noticed that there was a doorknob, but I never really like explored beyond that, the secret room stuff. So I honestly have no
this
idea.
to me, like this one doesn't look like the original, the one that they had off Zillow that people are pulling the pictures. But I understand that people, when they're rendering like CGI or making like a 3D model, it might be different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It would just be worth it to me to go and look at the landlord's interview, and that would be something that would be good in court, right? If there was a discrepancy, like, well, how come you didn't mention that you have a secret cubby, or it could even be like for a hot water heater instead of calling it a secret room, right? It could just be like a little area where you would put a hot water heat. You know what I mean? Like a lot of houses have that. I don't know how it is in real life, but here,
I don't know.
yeah, here we do that all the
I
time. You
never
have like
really
a
looked
cabinet
into
for
it.
a hot water heater or a hot water tank.
I don't know. I
Just
can't
throwing it out
really
there.
answer your. I can't really answer your question because I never really looked.
No, I'm
into
not. I don't. I didn't. I was just throwing it out there.
it.
You know what I mean? Like it's
I-
good grounds for someone clear it up.
Yeah. Let me see here 1 second. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is there another floor plan? Because this is the one that's everybody.
The
used
original that
for
was
the-
used that we saw in the beginning before
But-
people started doing the renderings
it's
were
pretty
the
good.
Zillow. They were the Zillow rental.
It's not close. I mean, I assumed it was close because you look at the.
But I think
What's
they took
the-
all that down once they blurred everything. Like once everything came on, you know what I mean? I think they took the Zillow stuff down. But the originals in the beginning were all
Wait,
the
yeah.
Zillow rental pictures where they showed each room, but they didn't do it like this. They didn't go. It was
Well,
not.
yeah,
a
everybody
3D
went to that
walkthrough on
before
Zillow.
this. Yeah, everybody went to the Zillow before this came out. Everybody went to the Zillow, but the Zillow had like older pictures where you could tell the windows didn't even match the videos from the local TV. So you were like, when this came out, you were like, why am I going to use the Zillow that has old ass pictures that don't even show the same windows that that the news crew's showing on the video when the crimes took place? And then this comes out and you're like, well, you go down to the living room, you know, and you look at the windows and you're like, they match.
Yeah, I'm not
So
trying to.
you
I'm just
kinda-
saying.
you just
I'm
kinda
just
go
saying,
with-
like a hidden room
with-
could be a hidden closet, and like Kib Kitty
I
in
don't know, I
chat,
never
right?
really
She's saying she has
explored it.
two. She's saying she has two cubbies. They're called Jack and Jill, right? My grandparents had those. They were Jack and Jill cubbies that you could literally like pop a latch, and they were like little closets that you could crawl through as a kid and go to into the other bedroom in an upstairs house. So I don't know if it's different on the West Coast. I'm just thinking, you know, I don't like to say hidden room, like they make it sound like it's one of those, you know, like one of those escape places you would go to. Or where you would.
I don't know. I never really explored it. Somebody pointed it out, and that's as much as I know about it.
So Rose's comment about it was a
Can you send it
crawl-
to me, Rose? I consider them crawls, not really rooms. So it will make
Yeah.
You should watch Lana's drop today. It will make sense why she did that. And I didn't know the landlord spoke. I consider them crawls, not really rooms.
Yeah, the landlord did a video and actually drew out back in November, and I was looking for it while CJ was talking earlier. Still trying to find it. But it was a woman and with a guy. So there was a woman and a man. and they did an interview and they literally drew it out on paper. And I'm trying to find it. I don't know if anyone remembers it. If you do in chat. Or if
Well,
you
here, let
know.
me get to Grizz's, what I was going to explain to him real quick. This is why they wouldn't have somebody, or this is why he wouldn't be worried about the mail first if the scenario where somebody hid up in the closet, because there's sliding glass doors right here, okay? And at the back left of this patio, even Kim said that she could jump up there herself and climb up. There was a couple cinder blocks that were sitting there next to the grill, so somebody easily could have stacked them or even jumped up there, because the property is on a slope. So the back left is coming down a lot more than the back right, because it's more flat on the back right. The back left is a little bit higher. So if in that scenario where if this person did come through the sliding glass door, this is why the mail in your question earlier about, well, why wouldn't he have gone to the second bedroom first? Upstairs is the third bedroom, right directly over there. At first, Dylan states that she said that she heard what sounded like the roommate playing with a puppy. Even if it is somebody that isn't the roommate, if they're just making sound like they're playing with the puppy, you're not just going to instantly go think, oh, the perpetrator's playing with the puppy. You might just assume that your roommate's playing with it. You got to play with the puppy when you're getting out of the closet or the sliding glass door. Then you're coming through here. That's why you end up doing that first. Then you're coming downstairs, go to the second bedroom. As you're going to the second bedroom, you encounter that. Then as you're getting ready to leave the property, you're walking through this hallway again with the good vibe light sign on.
Okay, I
and
see.
walking out that sliding glass door. Or you could have, because there's a ladder sitting there, because they did like to hang out on the roof, you could have gone through this window, and then I will exit the property so I can show you the other photo from when we're walking up to the house. So on the right side, oh, it went away. Hold on. So on the right side, there's a ladder, aluminum ladder, leaning against the property. That window is right there. There's also windows up there where they could have exited as well. But yeah, I couldn't who? Sorry, I was getting into this map thing. Thank you for the $5. Vanity Fair wrote an article that states there's a sub-basement in that house. A sub-basement is a basement under a basement.
Jeez.
Thank you for the super chat. So the sub-basement is a basement under a basement.
That's crazy.
Unsolved cases. I mean, that's in that scenario. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I wasn't there. But in that scenario, I could definitely see somebody either sneaking on the roof. Like, why is there no trail coming outside?
Right.
Maybe they went on the roof. Maybe that's how they got in and got out. Not through the living room window up there, but through one of the bedroom windows up there. There's 3 windows up there. So maybe the DNA was on the shingles of the roof that separates the two, because it was an addition. So it's kind of like slightly, when you're walking in that path where that good vibes light sign is, there's like a little step that goes up, because it's a shift in the construction of the building. So that back part that you see, that's an addition. But it just doesn't, there's a cement slab at the back. Hopefully this will work now, because it didn't earlier.
CJ, I sent you the original. If you check your messages,
Okay.
I sent you the original drawing from the landlord, and Law and Crime had it.
All right. In Discord?
Yep.
Okay. Grizz, do you see that window that I was pointing out in the living room? Right by that staircase? See that little ledge right there above?
Yep.
Somebody could have even opened the window, stepped on the ledge, walked over, jumped down, and got in their vehicle and got out as well from the living room. That living room is that room with the good vibe lights. So I don't see him jumping off of the windows from the building onto that roof, because that's 2 stories. You're talking you're breaking your ankle probably. But definitely that living room window, little teeny ledge, hop down, jump in the car. You don't leave footprints going in and out of the crime scene. If you came there, like we were talking in this scenario, you came there, you're chilling back here in the trees. You're literally on the back left part of this property. That's the part where we were talking about how you could have jumped up onto the patio. You're not leaving any footprints going in or out, whether you're entering or exiting the crime scene. In that scenario, gotta say that. That's likely why they went the house, just to get rid of evidence. I just, that is crazy. They're going on and yeah.
Are they doing it though, actually, or they just want to?
It makes you think that they want to, because the quicker you get rid of that, the quicker that people can forget, because you have, a lot of the community is a university, and they're, it's a recycle of individuals, whether they're just getting there or just finishing. And so the quicker, I would think, that you get rid of the, because there's a lot of people driving by and stuff, so that's bringing attention to it. But when the house is gone, how much attention is going to be there? So when there's less attention, then there's less people talking about it. When there's less people talking about it, then there's more people that forget about it.
But do you think it has anything to do with evidence? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just going to say, I'm with you. I think if they want the integrity of the trial to hold up, like, it's already, people are already judging that the venue should be changed, right? Because it's so emotional for that immediate area. I think if they want to hold the integrity, and they want the jurors to visit that house, I don't know if they're going to even let them in, right? But it's also going to be over summer, where they all should be released from college.
Yeah.
And then you have, if they hold to that October date, then yeah, they'll have to hold it there for the 2 months. But if I was Ann Taylor, and even if I was the prosecution, whoever feels strongly on their evidence, I would hold it.
If I were a juror, I'd want to see the place. I mean,
well,
that's
they
just
have
me.
this new technology. I remember when the case first happened. They came out with this video that we watched. It was in the very beginning of my show, and it showed, like, it was 3 people from this company that were, like, recreating what they do at crime scenes, and what it does is it captures in 360. Basically, the jury will be putting on, like, a VR headset, and they can
but remember Murdaugh, right? Like, Murdaugh, that house was like what?
I don't think they should tear it down.
Million, and the jurors got to see the Murdaugh property, right?
I don't
that
think
was
they
like
should
a
tear it
bazillion
down.
dollars.
Oh, Josie, please don't be mistaken that you think that I'm, like, wanting them to tear it down. I don't want them to tear it down at all. I think it should be up there until the trial's over. I'm just telling you.
No, but I'm saying Murdaugh, that was like
what
3
the
years.
technology is. Yeah, I mean, I'm just telling you what the technology is for what they're claiming. This is not me. This is them. Like, this is their technology that they're claiming is what they're going to be using, and why they are okay with tearing down the property. I never said ever said that I felt like they should tear
Oh
down
no,
the
I wasn't
property
putting
or
words in your
build
mouth.
it.
And to AF's point in chat, right? The Parkland shooter, the same thing. That school was
Yeah.
left empty for 3 years. I
No, I'm
think it's
just telling
kind
you
of
the
more
technology
impactful.
that they're using for the jury, and that's their excuse. They're saying that the jury is going to be able to put on, and if I'm not mistaken, correct me, but I'm pretty sure this is the first jury that's actually going to be able, with this technology, to use the VR headset to put it on to walk through this new technology VR crime scene, new way of presenting evidence. Like when DNA came out, everybody was like, whoa. But still, you can't duplicate walking those steps and feeling
Yeah.
how close the doorway is to your shoulders. And
Right.
when you're
Or
in
the
VR,
woods around you.
might
I
be
hope they
like,
take them there at
whoa.
nighttime.
Right.
Can they take
Yeah,
them there at
seriously.
nighttime? Because that's when I
Seriously,
would want to go.
and turn the kitchen light on, and then you
Yeah.
can see as you're like literally sitting 5-10 feet back from that sliding glass door and them trees. They ain't gonna see you, because if your kitchen's illuminated, who in the hell's gonna see 5-10 feet out in some trees when you're in a lit room? I'm sorry, you're not really gonna notice it unless there's light shining on out there, which it's not. It's more focused in here, and your eyes can't adjust with the light difference. So you literally can't see that good out there. So somebody could be chilling out there 5-10 feet behind that sliding glass door, see what, because there is no curtains on the sliding glass door. The windows, like see everything that's going on, see who's walking around, if they are
The
chilling
house
out.
looks a lot more isolated at night than it does during the day.
Yeah.
Like that picture that you're looking at,
Yeah.
that doesn't seem like
Well, here,
I'd
I'll
be
show
worried.
you I'll
But
show
at
you the
nighttime,
Google.
yeah, at nighttime, and you have
Yeah, I'll
that
show you the Google.
parking lot in the back.
Yeah, look at this. This is the trees, all right? But there wasn't all of these leaves. This is a different time period. Let me see. Can I switch that? And I'll get to that link here in a second too, Josie.
But as a juror, I'd want to see it anyway, firsthand.
Oh, you would have to.
I mean, don't get me
You would
wrong. I
have
don't
to.
want. I would hope that they would clean it up, and I wouldn't want to. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
my understanding, to AF's point with the Parkland school, they didn't clean anything, right? Didn't they leave like everything there? So, like the jurors there saw like the blood, and like they didn't
What's up,
clean
Linda?
any of that.
Well, they're supposedly going to be tearing it down this summer. They've already came out and said that the university is going to be getting the demo for, I believe, this summer. Now, it might have the last time I heard something was maybe like a month ago.
I think that's a
Oh,
bad
Skittles
idea.
finally got her membership. Good girl. You finally got it, Skittles.
Aw.
Sorry, I had to mention that because I gifted some and Kib just gifted some, and Skittles finally
Oh,
got
wow,
her green.
Kib Kitty. Thank you. Let me highlight those. Kib Kitty gifted a membership to Patricia. Gifted a membership to Kim O. Gifted a membership to Bowling with Cotton Balls. Grandma Source.
Look, it was like that night in
Oh, wow. Thank you,
Twitch.
Kib Kitty. Yeah, that's right.
Like, we're being gracious over here.
It was supposed to be in
Congratulations
May
to Skittles, though. I was feeling so bad I couldn't just put one to her.
Oh.
But it.
So, what's the new date then? SRB, or did they change it back now? I'm telling you, when I got 15 minutes between work and a show, the days just come into one. That's awesome. I still can't find the way to do. Oh yeah,
I
some
can do it
iPhone
through
link.
the chat.
I'm sorry. I was like, shoot, this shit's gonna be live. I gotta hurry up and change my time. I set it for this time. I gotta make it earlier. I got like 5-10 minutes. Even Grizz was like, yo, I'm ready, man. Send me the link. I'm like, all right, man. Send him the link. He was chilling in backstage already before I was able to put my stuff on. I was like, damn.
Yeah, and I haven't seen any updates on Twitter.
Really? Let me check. Let me check.
I know that's what you guys expect from me, but I'm failing right now.
How dare.
Let me check.
But I
YouTuber.
just created a Twitter so I could keep tabs on it. So I'm gonna follow you, or I think I've already followed you, CJ. You're gonna have to
Okay,
tell
yeah.
me who to. You had to. I guess I'm gonna just follow who you follow.
And I always retweet. I always heart and retweet a lot of the stuff that I come across. So, yeah.
Is your
there's
Twitter
definitely
at Silky
Evil
Southern
CJ.
Tea?
Oh,
Yeah, it's called Silky Southern Tea, but it's at Silky Southern just the T because it wouldn't let me put all the letters on there.
really?
So it's literally just Silky Southern Tea, like
Like Southern.
Hey,
I just
Yeah.
followed you, friend.
Oh, okay.
You got 2 now.
you're-
Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, I
yeah,
know
let
Sam's
me.
used this for a while, but I don't usually use it. But it seems like everybody's getting great links to
Oh
breaking
no,
stuff.
this is what I got.
Oh no, I'm a
A chicken.
chicken.
A chicken.
I got a chicken.
This is what I got.
Let's see. Well, I mean, my name is Silky Southern Tea, just like my channel, but it's
Yeah,
when
it's
you
just
do
the T at
ads.
the end.
I did.
Just-
Silky Southern with just the T.
Yep, just
No
the.
result.
Yeah.
Yeah, no result.
I got her. She has my shellfish aficionado name.
Okay. I don't-
Lobster snob is my name. I'm a snob about my seafood.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Silky, what?
Yeah, I don't know. How did I end up with a chicken?
I get the chicken, the rubber chicken. I get the
I
rubber
know.
chicken. Damn.
All right,
let me-
they're saying 10 seconds ago the second hearing for Brian Kohberger is set to begin in 30 minutes. So it looks like we're going to be here for the long haul.
Oh, really? Well, I
Who
got
brought the
game night
snacks?
tonight.
Who brought the snacks?
I got game
Well, we
night
got
I got
some
tonight.
snacks.
chicken up there.
I got snacks.
Yeah.
I'm a mom. I always got snacks.
All right, this Lana. Hold on. Let's
chicken's
check out this
rubbery,
truth and
Grizz.
transparency episode. What was the transparency episode, Kim, that you had mentioned? If you're still in chat, sorry. If you're still in chat, chicken or chick? The links I'm dropping works. I checked. All right, where'd you send them? Facebook.
Everybody is posting everything coming out the last, so I'm just going to retweet it.
Let's see. Yes, I got a little bit of rest. Where'd you send the link? Let me see. Email maybe?
Everyone on Twitter is wondering where he got gel for his hair.
Where what? CJ
I guess
buying
Brian
pizza.
Kohberger had gel in his hair, and Twitter's
That's what
having
it.
a moment over it.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. With his tie and suit jacket. Yeah, he looked like a lot of those school pictures with the hair, with him doing his hair and stuff.
I'm just gonna say there's something about Mary and just leave it there.
The sarcasm. Oh, we love it.
He's under the courthouse, though. He's not in general pop. Save that for general population.
It was her talk this morning.
I didn't even
I
notice
just
his
got
hair. And Twitter is so crazy. Everyone is looking at his hair right now. Like, never mind the fact that he killed 4 people. Twitter's
Yeah.
like, his hair.
Exactly.
First it was his bushy eyebrows, and now it's the hair.
Twitter's the icon. Social media.
I need to redownload Twitter.
Okay, I don't understand here. I'm confused.
Brian Kohberger is a bad monster, but he really has great hair today. Literally on Twitter.
Let me see. Sixth day of June.
All right, I'm gonna.
It's the 8th or 9th today, right?
It looks like his original security guard applications came out
I'm not
too.
sure.
I'm gonna
confused.
tag in him, CJ, if you want him.
And on Twitter.
Yeah,
Where
it's his original ones from Pennsylvania. I don't know. I mean, to me, that's kind of.
who's demonetized?
Demonized.
Who?
Demonized.
Oh, I thought it said demonetized too. CJ, I swear.
Demonized.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, people are
sorry, I was
posting
like,
like his original security guard applications from his high school and stuff. Which I mean, to me, that's neither here nor there. But
Hey,
I'll
CJ.
tag you.
Yeah, what's up?
My mom was saying that the link she sent you is the Silky Twitter.
Is on Twitter?
It's her Twitter
Where-
that she sent.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, where did she send it? Because I'm not seeing any of them. I looked on Facebook. I looked on Discord. I looked in email. Because I'm not.
Wow. I hadn't even tweeted a thing yet.
I'm not seeing a message on any of them. Yeah, ask her where she sent them. Like what platform? Because I'm not seeing a message on any of them. It's June 9th. Aw.
You're not missing anything yet, Silke. But I'm seeing.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
They're saying
Well,
4:30 my time, Eastern time.
I wanted to ask you this, and this is just a topic about copyrights and all this stuff with the show. So, when it comes to game night, right? Could I possibly get in trouble for the music from the TV shows?
Ew, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Like if you're playing
we
it-
could-
Wait, go up with me. I'm good at this.
JK, CJ, she was talking about Silky's YouTube link. She says that she's dropping it.
Oh, I thought.
Do you
she
mean like
was-
copywritten music on a game?
Yeah, like Who Wants to Be a
Like the Wheel of
Millionaire theme
Fortune?
song, Family Feud theme song. You know, like the theme songs of the shows, which are copyrighted. I'm starting to wonder.
I've never had any problems with that.
Well,
and I play like copywritten Nintendo games. Like I
On
sit through the whole
YouTube?
thing.
On YouTube.
No, I do it. No, I do it on Odyssey.
Yeah, I mean on
And Twitch.
YouTube. Yeah, where I can get in trouble.
Hey y'all, I'm fixing to have to leave. My Walmart grocery delivery just got here.
Hell yeah!
I love that. I love Walmart delivery. Walmart Plus is the best thing ever.
Oh my gosh, I know. It saves me not so much money, but it saves me a lot of time for sure.
Yeah, right.
So
I also like how you can go in the store and scan as you're shopping and then just pay for it at the end.
Oh really? I didn't know you could
Yes.
do that.
Yes. So when you're shopping, you bring up a section of the app and you can scan your items. Hold on.
Wow.
Well, you have 30 minutes.
That is
Sadly,
cool.
that's most
That
of
is.
the
Oh, now
teams
my dog's
live this
going
morning.
crazy.
Okay, let me pull it up.
All right,
pull
I'll
that up.
I'll catch y'all later. Bye bye.
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 All right,
An
see ya.
hour ago. Okay, so the neighbors. Oh, dang. Oh, boy. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, we're going to check this out. Well, here's my thing. All right. Because I'm going to be starting a sports show starting Sunday morning. I'm going to be talking sports on Sunday mornings, afternoons, right? So I'm going to be making another channel where it's just my sports channel where I just chill back and talk sports. So I might end up using that one for game night where I won't get in trouble, because I'm afraid I'll get in trouble with the theme songs and, you know, all the stuff that we used to do when we were chilling back on those game nights. It's been a while since we had one, maybe like a month, or at least a few weeks. But I'm wondering now with all these, because when you gotta like when you're clicking on the description and then like how you have to pick the description and you have to make sure that you're picking the description the right way. It just makes me curious. Like, I don't know. So maybe I'll do that on another one. But I don't know. Like, I know you won't get in trouble on Twitch because it's meant for that, you know, that stuff. But hell, I tried.
Yeah,
to do
I don't
with
play like the
Rocksmith,
games
and I
you
got
play.
shut down.
Well, I don't play the games you play, so I couldn't like tell you if like Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy, like those themes.
Yeah.
But I have no problem like testing out my Nintendo. I mean, I can play like a Mario game. That's insane. I really don't care if I get banned off YouTube because I don't use it anymore. So.
Because I tried doing a Rocksmith game, which is where you hook up a real guitar to your video game, and you can
Yeah, my
play
husband plays that.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't even playing a real Rocksmith song. I was in my the studio mode where I was just playing my own. And I'm telling you, I made it about 8 seconds before my stream got shut the fuck down.
And that makes sense because it does it for Rocksmith
music.
Is like the Rocksmith is like the guitar, like the better guitar version of what is that, Guitar Hero that people play?
Well,
but that's all copywritten music,
button.
so yeah, I
button.
can see.
That's a button, but on like your husband plays.
Yeah,
it on
Rocksmith, you're
it's
actually playing it.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a
you're
real
playing it.
electric guitar.
Yeah, and my husband plays guitar, so I get it. But I think because it's copywritten music, it would be the same as if you did like
Family Feud, which is
like rock. Well, what's that, Guitar Hero, right? Because all those songs are copywritten. Like they play like I don't know, like Santana, and so they're all
like
I wouldn't try that on YouTube because that's actually copywritten
Family
music.
Feud, yeah. Who Wants to Be
I don't
a
know
Millionaire?
if I don't know if a theme would be like that. It's not like
You don't think so?
Wheel of Fortune isn't the same as Metallica, and like you know what I mean,
Dude. That's big. That's big money. Both of them are big money.
Mm-hmm.
Both.
Yeah, I don't know. I can try it for you. Like I said, I don't care if I
no,
get
I don't
my
want you to-
YouTube nuked. I don't use it. I don't use
Well, are you
my
monetized?
channel.
Are you monetized?
No, I don't use anything on
Oh.
YouTube anymore.
No,
I
it's-
stay
'cause
strictly.
It's the monetize. It's with the whole because I could do it before without being monetized. I could do it all day without it. But now that it's monetized and there's memberships and all that stuff, I have to be, I have to be careful when it comes to that stuff. So that's what's making me wonder if I'm going to get.
What are
shut
you playing the
down
game on? Are you pulling it
doing
from like
Rocksmith-
Facebook?
No, I was playing on my Xbox, but I use my Twitch.
No, I mean
to
if you
stream
play
through
on
StreamYard.
YouTube, are you pulling the game from like Facebook games? Like where are you pulling the game from?
My Xbox.
Yeah, I would think they would give
Basically,
every
I'm
game should give
streaming.
you like the
Here, basically, I'm streaming my guitar game to YouTube.
yeah Rocksmith. I
no
would
matter-
definitely not do.
No matter how I got it to work, because there's a certain way that I know how you can use Twitch to then stream to YouTube, so you can bypass a capture card and all that other stuff that you need in order to play it. But what I'm trying to say is if Rocksmith not even playing copyrighted music. I never even said that, Josie. This wasn't copyrighted music. I wasn't playing one of the songs. I was in studio mode, which is free mode, which means that I'm playing my own shit. And I was playing songs that are normally copyrighted, but I was playing them in a slowed down version, right? I was playing Nirvana in a slowed down version, and after 8 seconds it got shut down, stream ended. I got an email. So if they're gonna be that way about me playing my own version, that's what I'm saying is Family Feud. You know what I mean, Grizz? Do you see what I'm saying, buddy?
if you're playing yourself, there's plenty of people that do covers on YouTube. I mean, like, look at all the people that cover. Oh shoot, what's that Pac-Man song?
You know what I'm saying, Grizz?
If you do a cover, if you're covering it and you're playing it on guitar, plenty of people. There's like thousands of people online that do that.
Yeah, I've
As long
seen
as
that.
you, yeah, and if you didn't even publish it, that's just odd to me. If it wasn't even published, it shouldn't have been pulled.
Because maybe
But
I
there's
didn't
plenty of
have the
people that
right
publish and they
description,
do covers of music all the
you
time.
know? Right. They probably have the right descriptions, maybe. I don't know. Because you got to have certain things typed in
You
your
just have to
shit,
list
right?
cover in the title, is my understanding.
Like, I don't know. Like, I just went live. I didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't put nothing in it. I just went live.
I don't
You
know
what I'm
if you
saying?
can live
I
it
wasn't trying to
versus
play
video it.
nobody. I wasn't trying to like play anybody's song. I was just trying to go in there in my own studio mode, playing my own shit.
No, that could be
Well,
a
studio
difference. You
mode
might
and
be right on
live.
that. The
Yeah,
live
studio
and
mode and
a
live are
video,
two
yeah.
different things, aren't they?
No,
Like-
yes. Studio mode is me standing there playing my own whatever I'm playing. Whatever my strings are hitting, that's what is coming out. Like I could
But you were doing
it's
that live on YouTube?
yeah. I
Yeah,
had
you
it going
probably
through
have to
Twitch
mark cover.
on
Like
YouTube.
cover of whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it was a description then because I just went live. I wasn't thinking anything because why would I put a description in it if I wasn't going to be using Nirvana or Soundgarden or Alice in Chains or anything like that, you know? Like
Yeah, there's
no
plenty of
reason
people
for it.
that
So then all of a sudden
there's
it's
pl-
like boom. So
like
it's got
my
me
favorite
nervous about Family Feud.
cover
Thank
of
you,
like
Rose.
people
I'll get
people
to
playing
that.
guitar to watch is Dragon Force Through the Fire and Flames because it has like that
Yeah.
Pac-Man thing. And there's thousands of people out there and they range from like there's like an 8-year-old that has aced that. Which is amazing.
I've seen that. I've seen that. It rocks.
But yeah, that's a cover. So I mean, there's thousands. If you put in your YouTube search
people are
like
saying you can
Dragon
get in
Force
trouble
Through the
for it,
Fires and
so
Flames, people, yeah, they just mark it as covered. That's the only thing I can think of is like
I
cover
don't know.
of.
Yeah,
People are
as long
saying in
as you
chat
have it
that you
covered.
get in trouble. People in chat are saying you get in trouble for it.
I don't understand that because other people do it.
Yeah, and there's amazing drummers. Like from
I mean, one
like,
of my favorites is Riff Repeater on YouTube for Rocksmith songs. Because if I can't find them on Rocksmith, then I just stand in front of my TV and watch Riff Repeater music on there, and I learn the song after playing it 5 times. Boom, done.
there's like a 7-year-old that aces Pantera songs.
And I
And
don't
he's
have
all over
to. I don't
YouTube.
have to
He's
pay
famous.
for it. I just watch Riff Repeater. And then you watch the music, you play it a few times, it's already in your head, you learn the song. Riff Repeater on YouTube. Go look him up. He's awesome.
Yeah, as
Thank
long
you. I
as you
appreciate
put
you guys
in-
hanging out. Yeah, we'll get to that episode here in a minute.
There's a 7-year-old that like plays Pantera. He's amazing. He's 7.
Oh yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Should
he
see
has
some of
like
these
two.
drummers on YouTube.
He has like over 1 million followers. It's insane,
Mm.
and it's all Pantera riffs. So
You know what?
You know,
I
he-
need to borrow like 2 of his subscribers. He have enough. I think 1 million is enough, man. He don't need any more.
he's the cutest kid too. When he gets
Right.
something wrong, the smallest thing that I wouldn't notice, he holds his breath like a little kid. Like you don't realize he's a little kid until you see him get pissed off at himself and he holds his breath. You're like, man, that's a baby ripping that out. Like he's ripping out.
Is he on YouTube?
Yeah,
What's his name?
I'm gonna look right now.
Oh wow, that's 2 hours long. I don't know if we can do that. I don't know. I want to do game night, but I'm not sure how to do it because I'm afraid that any of the music that I would get slapped with before and not be worrying about it, I'm afraid that can affect. So that's as the day's going, because last night I'm like, yeah, we're ready. We're gonna do some game night tomorrow night, and then as I wake up this morning and I'm at work, I'm like, shoot, is this music gonna get me in trouble?
Hey, one question. So
Can I
you
even
had
do-
so before you got monetized, right? So
yeah,
you have those game night videos in and you
Well, I didn't
saved on
monetize
here,
them
right?
because, well, I didn't monetize anything before I turned on monetization because remember for like up until maybe a week before I was monetized, I just stopped playing the karaoke music and stuff because I was getting hand slapped all the time from that karaoke music. But everybody loved it and it was fun, you know.
Right.
But then it got to a point where I was like, I can't keep doing this because at one point I at one point I'm gonna get to a point where you know, I can't be playing that stuff, you know. Kind of why I reached out to you about maybe possibly producing some kind of track that I could play in like another intro or another, you know, like all that other stuff we were messaging about.
Right.
Just because I want to try and avoid all of that stuff as much as I can. What's up, LA? Can you get another? Yeah, I'm gonna have to mute somebody because I'm having a hard time. Let me see here. Your grandchild. Let me see. Can you get another channel for that? Well, I'm gonna well, here's the thing, Linda, because when I woke up this morning, I was like, shoot, I bet you that music's gonna it's gonna mess me up, right? So I'm already gonna be making another channel for my sports show because I don't wanna have the true crime mixed with my sports. I want to kind of keep that separate because this is more about true crime and world events and, you know, like that kind of stuff. And then with the sports is just going to be me like doing shows on Sunday mornings through the afternoons, talking about football, basketball, focused on a lot of the live call-in feature. You know, it's going to be a lot of live call-in. Panel guests are going to be up there with me talking about different sports. So I'm going to do that. And then I'll be just basically doing big games where I stream there and, you know, Sunday mornings and afternoons only, basically. And then, so I'm thinking about using that channel and then I can do all the game stuff that we were doing all the time on that channel. And so whenever I do the game stuff, it'll be on CJ's sports show instead of the evil CJ show. You know what I mean? That way I can no. I mean, it's going to be the same way as okay, so what I'm saying is that, you know, the game shows that we did on this show, everything would be the same except the channel name. It's going to be another channel, which is going to be CJ's Sports Show channel, because that's going to be my separate channel for my sports shows. It ain't going to be monetized. So therefore, I ain't got to worry about any of that stuff. So the game nights will be on the CJ Sports Show channel. The Evil CJ show is just strictly true crime, world events, you know, the stuff we talk about all the time on a nightly basis. But if you're not interested in sports, then, you know, you don't even have to follow the CJ Sports Show channel. But if you are interested in sports, then follow that one too. Because like with this show, we do a lot of we show a lot of other creators' contents. We, you know, kind of like the ones that we enjoy, the ones that, you know, bring a lot of value to the soul and the brain stew, and that have a positive and you know, just a great approach. And so on the sports show, it's going to be more of me talking about a few things and a lot of the more of you guys coming on the show, as in the live call-in or the open panel where we're all discussing stuff. You know, we'll be doing shows on the NFL draft, the NBA, you know, the beginning of the season for the NBA, you know, just all of those things. It's going to be just focused on sports, and I just kind of want to keep it separate because I know when I first started the show, I did have a sports show in the very beginning, and it kind of like, people on true crime are like, what the hell's going on? Like, so you know what? Now that I'm going to start doing a sports show again, I'm just going to create another channel for that. So I don't have that quite set up. I'm like halfway in between having that done, but I'll have it done tomorrow at some point. And so I'll start putting the channel out there for you guys to go over there and sub if you definitely want to check out the sports show. It's going to be like a different background, different style, just a different kind of show, but it's going to be focused on sports, and I can't wait because I love sports as much as I like true crime. So I'm excited.
You gonna get as mad as the Cowboys losing this year as you did this past season?
No, you quit getting mad after, because once it burns so many times, you just get used to it. You don't even flinch anymore.
Hey, you quit getting mad after a decade. You all right?
Yeah, because it gets expected. It gets expected because you already know. You were like, yeah, everybody's talking fucking Super Bowl. Everybody, yeah, the records, like, yeah, they're gonna go, and then all of a sudden, you already know. You're just like, yeah, what the hell's gonna happen?
It's like the equivalent of being a Red Sox fan,
dude. I mean, come
baseball.
on, like the freaking game. I actually did a sports show during that game, and that's when the last play of the freaking Cowboys game, they come up with this crazy ass formation, and then they throw. Right, you're like, whoa, this is gonna be some crazy shit, right? This is gonna be some. Crazy
Who was
shit.
it? It was myself and somebody else,
like 5 yards, 6 yards. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah, myself and somebody else were texting in chat like, "Oh shit, this just happened," and like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, it was BS.
It was
like, that was. I think that was my last sports show too, to be honest. Because after
it
I was like, forget it.
Yeah, I think it was.
Nah, I'm more into I'm more into the NBA though. I always have been. I always played.
My husband had the perfect meltdown video when like when Jeter retired and everything. I totally had like an early meltdown. I'm not watching. I don't even care anymore. Like,
shit, that's how my husband.
And I really didn't. The next season, I didn't watch. I was like, I'm done. But I was so upset. So I feel you.
Pirates and Steelers.
Oh.
So it's got me wondering, what kind of show should I do tonight then? Because maybe I'll just do true crime tonight, get the CJ Sports Show channel finished up tomorrow morning, afternoon, and then maybe do game night tomorrow night.
So Sunday, I'm gonna have to send you something for Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how fast I can do something. Get that right.
Hey,
you making a sports intro, Grizz?
Listen, take your time, man. Hey, take your time. Fine wine takes time. All right.
Right. That's facts. That's facts.
Hey. Just how about the look? They'll see the intro from the first one, and then they'll see the intro from the second one, right? It'll be like a little teeny hill, and all of a sudden it's like boom, fireworks. Oh damn, that's an intro, because it's just gonna be a still picture for CJ Sports Show. That's it, with a little bit of music. But I know what kind of intro, man, and I'm excited. Whatever you got cooking.
I hope you cover more on this Henrietta, because now I'm like,
I need to. You know what?
I'm pretty deep into it, and it's obvious. It's like kind of.
Why don't we do that tonight?
Yeah, dude. It's been a while.
Dude, Grizz.
I just listened to your video.
Yeah.
I listened to your interview with the local lady.
Wait, okay, hold on. Did you listen to the clip that we just kind of...
No, I listened to... No, I watched the live.
The live. You were...
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right.
And that was chilling to me.
I know, isn't it crazy? I wish I need a voice changer. I really do, because that's what's we did that.
If what she's saying is true, that's really chilling to me.
It is. It's got to be. I mean, I don't know. When you listen to her story, I don't understand how you could come away feeling that it is not the damn truth. They're scared. She's scared. That's why,
Like her personal story is scary, but then when she adds that to how things are done there,
right? That's why
it's
it needs
even
to be out
like,
there. But
yeah, I
I gotta
don't
get
know
a
how
voice
much.
changer. Like I gotta get a voice changer because see, at first, like she was totally and I appreciate her comfort because she was totally cool doing the YouTube live. I just had to make it private after it was over because at that point, that's when I, yeah, we'll do the live. I'm cool with the live, but at that point, we need to put it on private, and then I'll let you know when I'm comfortable. And we've had some conversations about it since. And there was a couple weeks ago where I had a couple highlights I was gonna put out, and as I'm, and she's just like, somebody's gonna notice my voice. And so I kind of went back and I sped it up and I slowed it down, and I'm just like, there's just no way. There's just no way. I'm gonna have to get a voice changer because there's no. You can, even if you speed it up or slow it down, it doesn't matter. And
Well, I
so,
watched like a couple of your videos beforehand, and that had like the news, like the press conference, right?
yeah,
And she really brought it home when she was talking about how close the towns were. So I think anybody that comes from a really small, I mean, I'm in New York, but I come from a small town in New York too. She brought it home when she was showing, when you had your Google Maps up, right? And you were showing like where this took place, and she was saying, okay, well, this is this, and it's only like 3 miles away,
Right.
and the cops are all
Yeah.
connected.
yeah.
And that just scared me. Like, I would not want to live in anywhere near that town.
What
Yeah.
town?
If that's what has the propensity to happen,
Henrietta,
where Oklahoma.
Okmulgee. Yeah, Henrietta, Okmulgee. I've had a lot of people reach out to me lately and ask me to do a Henrietta horror episode, like because I have a few that I've already done. Sometimes we did like a combo episode where we did Idaho4 and Henrietta, so there are some combo episodes. Then there's some Henrietta episodes that are by themselves. I even have some short highlight videos on the Henrietta horror. Definitely check those out.
I gotta go
It's
catch
messed
up
up.
on that.
It's messed
I
up,
gotta
Have
bro.
go
all
catch
of
up
the
on
The quickest way to catch up is check out those highlights, and you'll
right.
get kind of caught up. If you're, go ahead, Cassie,
No, it was me, because you know me.
or just
Yeah, I'm just a pain.
if you're not
Have they
busy
all
later
been
tonight.
identified? Because I'm not, like I said, I started yesterday,
Who?
but have all of the 8, it was 8 kids, right? Have they all been
No.
identified?
Oh yeah, a long time ago. Yeah.
Was it from that?
They were identified a long time ago, like the next day.
Because I can't find
after
anything
the
on the
crime.
parent.
Was it the father that offed himself
Yeah,
and his
Grizz,
family?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
His family and a couple friends that were staying over. It was
Okay.
5
All right.
children. It was 5 children, a female, and then the guy.
I think the name is just throwing me off.
Yeah, Henrietta Horror. It's in Henrietta, Oklahoma.
Okay.
But I can't find any interviews on the extended family at all, except for the one that you had.
Oh yeah,
and
we've been listening.
you had
to
one there.
interviews. Yeah, there's interview. You should check out my
The
episodes.
one with the
from
guy,
before.
the guy with the
It's
beard
nothing
and
but-
the.
There's interviews from all sorts of people on my shows. Like you should check
Yeah, I'm
out
gonna
the
have to
old
go back
episodes.
then.
Yeah. I've only done a few of them. It was right before I went on like this 2.5 week Idaho4. Before that, I did a few episodes on the Henrietta horror case, and there's in the descriptions it also tells you who's the interviews are with. I mean, you got previous victims, you got previous cellmates, you got previous personal, like you got interviews with the family included in it, all different family members interviews included in it, like hold on one second.
Yeah, I only caught the one that you had with the guy. I think it was
Jesse McFadden, yeah. His
Was that the uncle or something? The guy that had the beard and the trucker hat on. I'll have to do more research. It's really chilling so far, though.
It's
really
messed up.
chilling.
Well, I'm probably just.
I'd be
gonna do
scared to live in that town, to be honest. Like, if that's what's roaming around.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna do true crime tonight, and then set up the CJ Sports Show YouTube, finish it up tomorrow, and then use that, and then we can do the game night tomorrow night. Then that way I don't get in trouble. I need to get the other sports stuff set up for Sunday. We can use that to do the games, and I'll do a Henrietta horror episode tonight.
Cool, I'll tune in because I need to get caught up.
Because there's a lot of people that have been reaching out to me, asking me to, please, we need an episode. We need an episode. So if there's any documents or something you come across, yeah, Pam, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll just do a Henrietta horror. There's been a lot of people reaching out for me to do it. You know, we have been focusing a lot of time towards the Idaho4 case. It probably is I'll just have to switch the game to tomorrow night, and that's fine. I'll get the CJ Sports channel set up tomorrow, and then that way, if you guys want to come check it out and hang out and talk sports, call in.
Yeah, I'm not even halfway through this Henrietta thing, and it's very chill.
Yeah, I had a couple really long episodes too. I think 2 nights in a row I did 5-hour shows each night, 2 nights in a row. It's a lot. It's a lot.
No one's investigating like the LE there. Nothing.
Do me a favor. Can you send me that information on this phone number, please? I can't well, hold on. Let me try this. Hold on 1 second. Let me try this. What was on Twitter, Cassie?
People were saying they're getting notifications about
that it's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it finished 4 minutes ago. We don't have anything yet, though, that I see.
Okay, let me share this. So I went to that link for the news source, right? Is this the one? Yeah, send me no. Hold on. I think I can do it this way. Yeah, I can do it this way. 1 second. Okay, let me copy that one. Thank you for the links. Yeah, I just didn't think until I was at work and I woke up and I'm like, shoot, am I going to get in trouble?
No, it looks like Shanley House, like 9 minutes ago, they went back for the second hearing. This is for the effort to vacate the gag order.
All right, so.
And that must have been really quick because it looks like it ended 4 minutes ago.
Is there a video feed of it?
No, I'm just looking at Shanley Painters, the same link that you have.
All right, so let me see here. Let me read the message.
He does look kind of chunk, though. I'll give you guys that.
That's what I'm thinking.
I will own when I'm wrong. He's got a belly on him.
Rose, you like talking about sports? Let's talk about sports. Let's have a night where Kim comes up and talks sports with us. Let's talk about those Cowboys. Let's complain about them.
She's got that Long Island accent.
I love Kim.
Her with sports is going to be. She's going to be hardcore on the.
No, I shot out an idea to her. I was like, hey, I'm still getting messages.
She's a Mets fan, so I can't. I automatically can't listen. It's against my nature.
About our interview and how everybody was enjoying it and the laughs and everything and stuff like that. And so I reached out and I was like, hey, what if we like do a show where it's just us again or whatever, and let's just talk about something else that you enjoy talking about? Because like I don't know, she's inspiring. She's got such a great outlook on things. She's funny as hell. I just enjoy her company and her personality. And like I said, it was like sitting on the freaking porch drinking some tea or something, rocking on the chairs, and then it's like, all right, gotta go. It was just a chill ass conversation.
Some tea.
Yeah, you know, like sitting in the rocker talking for a couple hours, you know, feeling the breeze of the summer. You know what I mean? And then after that, you just get in the vehicle. You're like, all right, I'll talk to you later.
I'm assuming she's Long Island, like my stepdad's
Doesn't
from
that put
Long
a
Island.
picture in your head, Grizz?
Yeah, you did.
Paint a picture.
But she has that Long Island accent, but it sounds like it's been what we call washed out when you move.
I like hearing women's take on sports. I mean, it's rare that you hear it, but it's interesting when they speak on it.
So,
well, Grizz, I don't know anything about sports because I'm a girl. Sports balls.
Nah, don't. I'm not Jimmy the Jar.
I know it's supposed to go in that basket thing, right? Isn't that what it's supposed to do?
Not like that. Not like.
I don't know what a double dribble is unless I have a child with a bed.
I got a sports
You ain't gonna catch me
question.
up like that.
Why do I think they'll win it? I don't think they'll win it.
Who will win it?
The
I don't think
Eagles,
so.
man. Come on, the Eagles, dude.
The Eagles? Ooh.
Garden City.
I was an Eagles fan in the 90s.
I mean, they're
When they were
they're
good.
strong. This is so this is him walking in the courtroom. Now he kind of looks kind of skinnier when you look at him this direction.
No, wait for him to turn sideways. He's got a belly.
He's got a belly.
I know. That's why I said I'll eat my word from earlier, from 2 hours ago.
Yeah, the jacket is sticking out a little bit, but maybe just because it's unbuttoned. I don't know.
Yeah, look at him there, and then yeah,
I mean, it could be just because
a
it's
bit
unbuttoned.
wide. Looking a bit wide.
Oh, you see how you had to squeeze into that seat? Nah.
That's probably the
There's
first time I've seen Ann Taylor's face, though. Usually they show her from the back. I've never seen her walking in. No, I've never seen her walking in. Like, usually when they start the streams,
Yeah,
you don't
she's
see
already
her.
in there.
She's
Right,
already
she's already in
seated,
there.
right?
What's up, Coral?
I
Oh,
think
that's a
that
good-
dark-haired woman is the other one that I was talking about, CJ. I think that's the other
Yeah, right
lawyer.
here.
Yep,
Yeah.
the one that's. I believe that's her. He's got a solid team.
Pam said he might be wearing that bulletproof vest. He could be.
Yeah, he's definitely got. Oh wow, she smiled back. Well, I guess we never did see Ann Taylor's face when he smiled at her.
Oh,
But
look at it.
it's just-
She's smart. Look at
It's just
her.
quick. She's still
Yeah,
smiling.
but look at the
as-
brunette. She's kind of flirty. That's kind of
Yeah,
flirty.
she is. Look at her smile. Here, I'll put it on Zoom for you. Look at her smile.
I don't remember that woman's name.
She
anyone-
she kept smiling, but he already shut it down. Watch how quick he shuts it down. Looks at her,
He likes
not
blondes. We
smiling.
know that. Oh, sorry.
Smile.
Dang.
Jaw clenching. Dude, that
Does anyone have her name?
Yo, that was some creepy right there. How you did that.
I
What?
can't remember.
He likes
with his
blondes.
jaw? Or what? What do you mean? What do you mean, Grizz?
Look at him there.
How you just
Whoa,
smiled
whoa, whoa.
real quick and then
Oh, he does it all the time. When he's like
Mhm.
and then
going to
jaw
sit
start
down,
clenching.
he goes, dude, you should have seen the smile and then it getting, just going from smile to nothing like real quick in the last one. But I
He
don't
gets
know.
very
Could be-
close to
could
the
be
blonde
nervous.
lawyer, to Ann
Yeah.
Taylor. Look at how close he gets to her.
See, she's still smiling. He's not.
Maybe that's normal there, though. Like New York, you don't even touch people's gas caps, let alone get that close to them. You know what I mean? We have an area.
Think he's wearing the vest? Of the coverage, the second is a social psychologist from Eastern Washington University to explain why we oh gosh. To explain why we care about it. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand like why you
So that's
shouldn't,
not the second lawyer,
why
the
shouldn't
dark
you be
haired
able to see it? My kid was in class.
the
with
dark
her
haired
kid
woman
and
isn't the second lawyer? I'm confused. I'll have to look. I thought the dark haired woman was the second lawyer that was Ann Taylor's like right hand. The second one he hired.
So did the trial begin yet? Is this the beginning of the trial?
No.
No.
It's supposed to start October 2nd, but who knows?
So why the hell is he wearing a suit right now?
Yeah, that's a good question, right?
That's a good question because he's been wearing his jumpsuit every other time.
Yep, this is the first time he was in a tie.
Well, isn't this his formal motion though?
Pam,
This
he
is
has.
his-
You can tell he shaved with a good razor.
Yeah, this is his formal motion, I believe. The defense is actually petitioning against the
it is
gag
formal?
order and against.
Yeah.
So yeah, he
Well, I
should
thought
be
there
in
was like
suit.
a whole bunch of them, ain't there? Like each week there's like 2 or 3 or something.
Idaho's real weird.
I don't have the schedule. Or
I
what was
thought you wore the suit when you went to trial in front of the jury and everything like that. Not in front, not with,
That's what I thought.
in front of the judge. I'm not
That's what I
too
thought.
versed on how the courtroom actions or attire.
Yeah, my understanding was that this was the defense bringing this to the court. So because he's the defense, he's the defendant, and he's motioning against the gag order. He wants to keep the gag order. He should be dressed, right?
He also doesn't want cameras in the courtroom either during trial.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't want them. Yeah. I mean, I don't think they're going to happen, I mean, I don't know.
After Lori Vallow, I don't think so.
Both the prosecution and the defense don't want it. The judge was already doing this at the media. So I just don't. Right, but he's been wearing orange for 6 months. It is a good question, though, Chris. For real, it is a good question because I questioned it too. Like, wow.
Yeah, he's the one that brought, because the defense is the one that brought the motion in front of the court. That's why. According to Twitter.
I'm not gotta look into that.
Makes sense. I mean, if your lawyers are going to bring something on your behalf, you should be dressed.
Man, we'll have to check out the neighbors of let me get the title right. The Neighbors of 1122 King Road. It's a 2-hour episode. So we'll do that. We'll do
Ironically,
that on the
it's
next Idaho4 show.
Is it Kaylee Goncalves' birthday today? Because someone posted that on Twitter. That it's ironically your 22nd birthday.
I believe it was yesterday.
I thought I saw it yesterday too. You could be right. Yeah.
I believe it was yesterday. It's a good suit. It does look snazzy. Of course. I mean, he is innocent until proven guilty, So I'll do that. I'll do a Henrietta horror episode tonight. We'll just kind of sit back, get into Henrietta horror. If you're not busy, Grizz, I know you've been hanging out a lot. If you're not busy, let me know. You can hop on up tonight and check out all this other stuff. But definitely check out just go to my video section on my YouTube and go to the shorter highlights and check out the ones for Henrietta horror. They're ridiculous. That'll give you a little kind of introduction. There's a lot of interviews. Like if you got a lot of free time, there's a lot of interviews with a lot of different people that are close or connected to these people or the victims. And so, they're a little long, but there's a lot of them just kind of talking, explaining their stories, their experiences, their thoughts, what they tried to do, what took place in their opinion, just different things. And But yeah, maybe I'll just do that tonight because everybody was wanting one, and I'll get the sports stuff figured out tomorrow. And we'll do game show tomorrow night. We'll do that. So
sounds good.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna
I'll
go
listen
ahead.
in. We're playing Diablo 4.
Henrietta Horror. Go to my YouTube, go to the video tabs, and then look at the short videos. It'll have Henrietta Horror in the description or the title. It will be interesting. Yeah, we'll be having him in a couple days, probably. Still got to set something up. He's a busy man over there. Busy man. Hell, we're all busy. You know what I'm saying? We're all busy.
Yeah, no shit. I need a vacation. For real.
know?
By myself.
Yeah, we're all busy as shit. All right, so here's these links here that Kim sent me. Thank you. Let me get to these here.
You must have some little ones running around.
Let's see. So this is a virtual tour. Oh, is it working or what? I had to waddle down to 3 things I like while I wait. I like people in history. And her Gmail is Rosie the Riveter. Never heard of it. That's the beautiful thing about conversation. It can just start off on a couple things and then it's like a flower blossom and it just, you can just boom. You know, especially on the fly. All right, let me see here. Yes, we'll check out that episode on the next Idaho4. And let me get this link if it's going to pop up here. So virtual tour, and this is what Rose sent me. 360, click.
She does look like she likes him a lot, man. Like she's blushing hard, man.
Let's see, read more. Sorry, okay. So click to drag around. Okay, go enter the property. Yeah, this is what we were using. Yep. From HUUX. But let me see. That's weird because it's got a different link. It's not the 1126, but it's the same. It's the same thing. Yeah, it even has the YouTube icon right there. Students TikTok. Yeah, that's pretty. And then let me get this other link here. Oh, sorry, it didn't switch the tabs. Yeah, this is pretty much the... I'm telling you, man, you click on it and then it just like the mute always starting off on mute after I get rid of the intro. I don't understand that. It like automatically does it. And I don't notice because I already have it off. All right, so there's that one.
Oh, we got the YouTube grandbaby. Okay.
I know, she's 4 months old now, Grizz. Can you believe that? I was pregnant when I came to this channel.
I know. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
She is chunky.
Just ready to buy
She's a chunky baby.
her first.
Babies are cute until they start talking.
Those are, come on.
Yeah.
When you buy with Rocket Homes.
All right, so is this a video? Wait for the ad to end. First YouTube baby. All right, so unmute. Oh, can't play that. So this is inside. Get a zoomed in version. Taylor Avenue. That was also blurred until they took the whole road away. Aw. So this is like a little video walkthrough of it. I'll put this in chat. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'll put it in private chat if you guys want. Oh, you can pull it off. You're in YouTube chat. Let me know if you need it in private chat. dailymotion.com. Here, let me do the zoomed in.
Do you see the handle there? I don't see it there.
No. I should go look in the diagram that I got sent to me and see if that one has it. You know? See what it shows on that one. Yeah, so I'll be ending the show here in a few. And then I'll get one set up for tonight. I'm going to make it for 7 o'clock. Make it for 7 o'clock Central. And then we'll be covering Henrietta Horror tonight, okay? So I'd definitely love to have you guys' company later tonight. I know it's that maybe a lot of people don't know about the case. Just go check out some of my shorter highlight videos about the case. In my video tabs, and you'll kind of get some of the idea of the stuff that's going down. I do cover a lot of the stuff, and I even have the videos as well to just kind of show all of the stuff that's going down in maybe about an hour's worth of highlights if you want to go check them out. Yeah, we'll be covering that tonight. I bet I have had a lot of people reaching out, so I do need to do one. And I would like to get to some of these other cases too that we haven't been talking about for a while either. But not done with Idaho, because we never will be until the trial is over. But
Sorry, I'm dead. I need to beat that.
I got kicked. Storm's not complaining. Hopefully. Oh man. Prayers for you, Josie. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Prayers for you. She's dealing with that smoke up in New York. And thank you for that, Rose. I appreciate it. She's been dealing with that smoke up in New York. So definitely prayers to her. Anybody else that's affected, I can't imagine trying to breathe clean air. You know, you can't even, it's hot. It might be hot where you're at. You know, you want to run some air. You can't run the air because then it's going to mess your furnace up. You know, you can't even breathe. I can imagine all the shit that's on your dining room table with you keeping your windows shut and your doors closed.
Man, I just feel bad for the people in the city, man. Wow. They really
It's
have
like a
it the
dust
worst.
bowl. Yeah, that too. It's like the Dust Bowl. If you guys,
I mean, there's
yeah,
already smog.
it's
And
horrible.
put that on the top of that.
Let me go to
And it's humid in the summertime in the city. Oh, it's horrible.
thick. Let me see. I'm gonna look up a video on it. Is there any like video updates on Kohberger? Let's see. This is a day ago, 4 hours ago. Oh my gosh, this is raging fires right now. This is where all of it's coming from. Oh my gosh, I can't play that because of copyright, but here's full screen. Holy crap.
Dang.
That's what's creating all this smoke. It makes you wonder, like, back to the spy balloons. Were those things dropping off little satellite fucking things that were going to activate? It's just crazy.
Hey,
It's just crazy.
Hey, like all you gotta do is look up the find the route that balloon took and see if it matches up to where these fires are at.
But dude, what if it doesn't even need to? Because that thing was so high up in the air, that thing could release little teeny.
No, that's true. That's true.
And they just float until wherever they land. They're going to be landed in forests because it's
Damn,
vast.
that's scary.
It's vast.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That's scary though, man.
It's like a natural event weather attack, conspiracy. Oh wow, it's a satellite image. But I mean, it's like, I don't know, when they first came out with that spy balloon, then you find out there's been a whole bunch for a long time, then you're like, well, how come you just now telling us? Like, what's it? Why now? What happened? All these weird sightings of stuff flying around in the skies. Yeah. I don't know, man. That looks like a big fire. Let me go to the one that's in New York. That's from a day ago. Is there one earlier? Let's see. Firefighters 65. Idaho firefighter. Idaho. Oh, to go
Idaho's
up
close
there.
to Canada, right?
Yeah. Enormous.
Like it borders it?
Yeah. 20 hours ago.
Of people have been evacuated in Canada due to raging wildfires. Southern California firefighters from Angeles National Forest are actually there assisting.
And all that smoke is pouring into the U.S. East Coast and Midwest, creating poor air quality. ABC's Rena Roy is live in New York with more. Rena.
Hey, Philip and Giovanna, that's right. Well, New Yorkers are known to be tough, right? We like to think we can handle pretty much anything, but this was a first for a lot of people here, and it was sort of a dystopian phenomenon. The bright orange glow and thick smoke taking over the city had people very confused and worried. Many are still wearing masks that were a mainstay during the COVID-19 pandemic to try and stay safe, and that is the case for many affected by this smoke.
The iconic New York City skyline going from normal to smoky, then almost apocalyptic looking in just 2 hours Wednesday.
This is what my view of Manhattan looks like from Jersey City on a normal, beautiful, sunny day compared to today.
Wow.
Captured on Earth Cam showing skyscrapers and bridges disappearing into the thick orange haze.
It smelled like a tire was like a burning tire.
On the air quality index scaled from 1 to 500, where above 150 is considered unhealthy, the mayor said at one point New York City hit 484.
Whoa. 150 is not healthy, and it tripled that.
We've gotten up to the 201 to 300 range a couple years ago, but it never went anywhere.
Whoa.
That's scary.
Wow.
Shanghai, China was around 125.
Very, very scary just walking down the street and feeling like I'm going to have an accident attack.
And now the FAA
Looks like
issuing
Mars,
a
yeah.
pause in flights from the Northeast, Ohio, and Mid-Atlantic bound for LaGuardia Airport due to low
How
visibility.
are you even supposed to
Dangerous
fly?
air quality advisories in effect for more than 100 million Americans in at least 20 states from St. Louis to Boston.
I've been coughing a lot.
Washington, D.C. issuing a code purple air quality alert,
Code
one
purple.
level below the most severe air quality warning. The National Zoo shut down. Some outdoor activities for children canceled. Experts urging everyone to stay inside or wear a high-quality mask when going out. All of this from extreme wildfires in Canada, where thousands have been evacuated from their homes.
A box of masks that I had to take out, and it's these KN95s, N95s that are really helpful, that are going to filter out some of those smoke particles.
If you don't have air conditioning and you're using, isolated fans, put them all on, because just circulating air, when you talk to aerosol scientists, that will help as well.
And experts say breathing in this kind of smoke for a day is like continuously smoking half a pack of cigarettes or more. So again, staying indoors is best. Things are expected to improve by Friday and over the weekend when the winds
That's
will
crazy.
switch and blow smoke
I'm in PA
away
40
from the
minutes.
US.
Oh, wow.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content.
Man, that's scary. That's what I'm saying. It's scary. And work says don't be late. Oh, my gosh. I heard Newark closed too. Philly airport closed. Smelled like wood at first, then plastic. Man. Well, hopefully y'all stay safe. Definitely keep us updated. JFK was open. LaGuardia should always be avoided, even. That's what I heard when I used to run an MRI program, and I'd have to like ship stuff and it go to certain airports, and I always heard that about LaGuardia. It was like, yeah, no, I'll go to somewhere else to pick it up. What other airport or location can I go to? There's always avoid LaGuardia. It's funny you put that in. I need to fly out. Man, that's crazy. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode, and then I'm going to get everything ready. Might even do some work on the sports YouTube show before the show tonight, but we'll get into Henrietta horror. If you're curious about the case, definitely check out the highlights. If it makes you more curious, come and hang out tonight if you're available. And then you guys as well, if you guys want to hop up with me, you're more than welcome. We'll be checking out that
For
case tonight. Definitely doing. It's crazy, dude. Definitely check out them little highlights, man. It's messed up for sure. But yeah, we'll get into that tonight. The people that are focused on that one definitely deserve it. So we should do an episode, and then I'll get all that sports stuff figured out. We'll still have game night, and we'll do game night.
I'm excited for game again.
Yeah, we'll do it that way. That way it doesn't affect this show. I need to get my sports stuff done anyway, so there's my motivation. Get it done. I know I won't get it done tonight before the show, but I'll still have some work to do on it. But tomorrow night for sure. I'll have it done tomorrow afternoon. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out. We just kind of bullshitted a lot. Fuck it.
All right.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm about to get out here and go make some McGrizz burgers.
Yeah, do it, man. I'll put out the notification. It'll be 7:00 Central, and definitely let me know if you all want to hop back in. Just let me know.
I bet.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll get the peace. Thank you, Cassie. I appreciate you.
No problem.
7 million acres. Holy crap. Let me get the name and all that stuff and the link set, and then I'm still it's like I'm gonna do a sports show again. I already got the screen ready. I already decided my day, Sunday. Now I'm at the stage where I got the account created. I just don't have the handle or the actual name or anything like that. But probably it'll be like the Evil CJ Sports Show, something like that. I don't know. Maybe just CJ Sports Show. Probably just CJ Sports Show might be kind of neat. Just kind of be done with the evil for the sports, but just have CJ Sports. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Evil CJ is on the true crime. CJ Sports is on the sports. But yeah, we'll put it out there. I'll try. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it done for sure. I'm going to try. I'm hoping I can. But I'll put it out tonight. If not, I'll have it finished tomorrow. And then I'll put it out then. Definitely call in and talk some sports if you want to, because it's going to be a call-in show. That's for sure. I want to hear what you have to say. Let's talk. Let's talk about sports. All right. We'll see you later tonight. We'll be doing Henrietta Horror. Thank you all. Definitely check out the short highlights if you need to get caught up on it just a little bit without watching like the 20, 25 hours or whatever. But we'll see you tonight. Thank you, everybody. Peaceful and positive afternoon.